That was funny. That was funny. Go! Yo! Bum 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 bum. Recruiters, Obi-Wan, Kylo Ren, Padawan, Lando, Tibanna, Mike, freezing things in carbonite. Skywalker sobbing. Bam! 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 Yo! Fears! Audience! Audience, fears, audience, fears, audience. What up? Back at it again with another live stream. Coffee first, in my Nightmare Before Christmas mug. I haven't used it in a while. There it is. Gotta love that friggin' coffee. That's right, y'all. Eat and drink whatever you want, and then you gotta flush it out with good, clean coffee. That's what I like to call a little cleansing of the bowels. Fears did that a few days ago. Anyway, yo! Back at it again with another live. I thought, a little pre-live before Lanterns live. Lanterns going live, around 9 or 10. What up, twin? So, I'll be honest, guys. Work was hell last night. It was pretty bad. So Fears pretty much didn't do anything today. It did rain a little bit, because when I woke up from my nap, outside, there was a little bit of, the streets were wet, so I had no idea that it actually rained. And I slept all the way through it. So, because it was so, busy at work, all Fears did all day, I slept a lot of the day, and then I watched the rest of Barbarella. That's right. Barbarella. Hopefully I said that right. Barbarella. So I started it last night, and then I finished it today. So I finished Silent Running last night, and I started Barbarella, and then I finished it today. So yeah. Anyway. Well, lots to talk about. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, I thought I would do a Valentine's Day quiz. I need to bring back the quizzes. I haven't done a quiz on a panel, on a show in forever. Then I'm going to pick my best favorite episodes from The Incredible Hulk. And then we're going to play a game. Guess that soundtrack. So it's kind of like the trivia game. And I did get that idea from Meta. I said, Meta, I want to do another interactive game with my fans. So I'm just going to play just a soundtrack. And you guys don't have to guess what movie it's from. So there we are. And then I'm going to review some movies. We'll see how much I can get through. So pretty much all I did today was sleep, breakfast, shower. So when I got home, shower, breakfast, sleep a lot, and then finish the rest of Barbarella. And then this live, because I was so tired. Anyway, let's call Lantern and see how his day was. So, it was a good day. It was just a lazy day. Today's thumbnail, I found this horror movie type of, it says, "Be mine forever," and then it's got a box of chocolate with blood coming out of it, and a bunch of ooey gooey stuff coming out of the chocolate box. So, kind of reminds me of My Bloody Valentine, which I am going to be using probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow or Saturday, I'm going to be using the My Bloody Valentine for my next thumbnail. But I found this one, and I thought this one was really cool, because I do like horror movies. Speaking of Valentine's Day, I've messaged Kate 4 or 5 times, and I said, you gotta send me your address. So, Kate, if you're listening, if you don't send me your address soon, I won't be able to send you a Valentine's Day gift. I need the address. I won't give your address out, because I'm not like that. I'm not a troll. But I need. So don't blame me, guys. If she doesn't message me her address soon, then she won't get a gift because I've reached out. Let's see how many times I've reached out. You know, because I know in this community you got to be precise. Because if I say 4 times and then she's like, "Well, he actually contacted me 6," then people are gonna think like I lied. So let me just actually count how many times I've reached out to her. She could be busy, you know, with her job. She could be with her family. Yeah, I have no idea. But I've tried to reach out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Not in one day, like periodically the last couple of days. So 7 times. So not all in one day. And then I thought, well, I've already reached out enough. And I don't want to be annoying, you know. So I haven't messaged her in a while, but over the course of the last few days, I even wrote Joey. It was like, hey, Joey, can you or Biscuit get a hold of Kate and ask her to message me? So she's probably busy, so I don't want to keep bothering her. So Kate, whenever you watch this back, or if you are watching, somebody get a hold of Kate and have her send me her address, because I do want to send her a Valentine, because she said she would be my Valentine, which is great. Well, that's awesome. I haven't had a Valentine in quite a while, you know, besides my mom or my aunt, you know, because those ladies are always important in the fierce man's life. I already sent my mom a Valentine's Day card. I don't really get her a gift. I just send my mom a nice Valentine's Day card, and I usually put some money in. I usually, like, slip my mom, like, $20 or something in the card. Or I think last year I sent her 50, you know, something like that. Something really quick and easy. If I actually had a girlfriend, then I would get a more elaborate gift, you know. Oh, yeah, by the way, healthy snack again is coconut, because I need to go to the store this weekend, because that was my last type of, I only have coconut and carrots left. I need to get some blueberries and some raspberries and some strawberries, and I need to go to the grocery store. Either I'm going to do it tomorrow or Saturday, and I'll probably do a live. So, yeah. I'm running out of food. So, but I only like to go to the grocery store like every 2 weeks or every week, so I try to stretch it out as much as possible. But I'm running out of a lot of stuff. So, all right, let's see how Lantern's doing. There we are. Yo, Lantern! This topic's going to be. Lantern! Pick up the phone, Lantern. Hello? Lantern! Lantern? He could be napping. He could be. He's probably napping, preparing for his live later. Could be. Alright. I tried. Hopefully Lantern will call me later. Alright. Well, let's open up the chat and see how everyone is. And I hope everybody's been having a day. I've just had a lazy day. By the way, Dave did not prepare me for Barbarella. That's one of the most funniest movies I've ever watched, but one of the most weirdest ones. It was weird. Very weird. A lot of sexual innuendos. Hopefully I said that right. A lot of sex in general. There was a lot of boobies, and which, you know, that's always nice. And then there was, like, torturous sexual stuff in there. Like, they had one lady hung up, and one lady had fire, like, going back and forth under the woman's feet. So the lady's all chained up, and she's like, yeah, burn! Burn! And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So her feet kept going up and down, obviously because she doesn't want to get burnt. And there's this sexy woman in this black leather spandex straps, whatever it was, dominatrix, whatever the hell you young people call it. She's like, fire, burn, burn. And I'm like, all right, what the fuck, you know? So it was a lot. So Dave, you did not prepare me. You did not prepare me, Dave. But I got a little laugh out of it. I thought it was funny. And it's 40,000 years into the future. So I hope to God they get it wrong 40,000 years later. I'll be way dead. So you guys will be way dead. I'll be way dead. So we won't find out, but it's 40,000 years into the future. So, yeah. Anyway. All right. Let's open up the chat. I hope to God they get it. All right. Let's see here. Yo! What's up, everybody? Good to see you. All right. Let me, I got a whole bunch of windows open. Let me minimize this stuff. Because I prepared for my trivia game. Let's see. Mama Bear says, hello, John. Yo! Visions! What's up? Visions goes, why that, Visions? I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. It was a pretty crazy movie. Mama Bear says, hi, Visions. Vision says, hi, Tina. I thought Kate said something happened at home. She didn't tell me. I haven't been able to get a hold of her in days, Jen. And I've contacted her 7 times. She's been MIA. Yeah. So, yeah. Museum, you don't know her address. I'm going to wait till Kate gives me the address. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, that's probably why Visions was doing that. Because I said, if I don't give the exact number of times that I contact her, then people will think I'm lying. Now that makes more sense. Well, I always have to back everything up with evidence because Fierce has been known to lie back in the day, and I want to stay on the straight and narrow. So, yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, let's get going here. I'm worried about Kate. I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's busy, you know. But it's been a while since I've heard from her. But again, I don't want to keep messaging her and then annoy her because if something has happened to her or her friends or her family or whatever, you know, I don't want to keep bugging her. All right. Let me push this back so I have a little bit more room. There we are. All right. Let's start with, let's see here. Let's start with a movie review. Bam! A little bit of silent running. Thanks a lot, Dave. By the way, Mama Bear, where is Dave? Big shout out to Dave for sending me this. Silent Running. Pretty good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it, my friends. Silent Running. It's a action-adventure sci-fi thriller. So, yeah. So, action, adventure. Not really swashbuckling, but action-adventure. So, action-adventure, sci-fi thriller. It doesn't really give a year. It implies it. It says in the next century from when they filmed it in the 70s. So I asked Meta, and Meta said if it's in the next century, that would be the 22nd century, somewhere around 2077. So around there. So 2077. I'm sorry, 2177. Excuse. Oh shit! Hang on. What did Meta say? Hang on. I'm messing it up. I asked Meta. Hang on. I don't know if Meta gave me an actual year. Hang on. Let me go back to my Meta stuff. Meta. No, it didn't give a year. It just said in the movie it implies the next century. So Meta said it would be the 22nd century. So because it doesn't really say a year, it just says in the movie it says within the next century. So that would be the 22nd century. So happens in the 22nd century. In the 22nd century. And the whole movie takes place aboard a spaceship freighter. And then when you watch this, apparently in the 22nd century, American Airlines is still a thing. Because on the side of the freighter, it says American Airlines spaceship freighter. So they've moved from airplanes to spaceships. And the freighter is called the Valley Forge. So it says Bruce Dreen, which he stars in The Burbs. Stars in Silent Running, a sci-fi action-adventure classic that journeys beyond the imaginative. Botanist Freeman Lowe, and they don't really, all the people on the ship don't really call him Freeman, but that's his first name. They always just go by his last name, Lowe, has spent 8 years aboard the spaceship freighter Valley Forge, preserving the only botanal specimens left from Earth. And it doesn't really tell you how some ecological thing happened on Earth, but almost every plant life and tree has been destroyed on Earth, and they saved some of them, and they're aboard this freighter, and Lowe's job as a botanist, he has to maintain them. So he maintains them. All of a sudden, about halfway through the film, they say, well, we're gonna ex-nay that project so you can destroy all the trees up there, and we're gonna try to think of another way a cheaper way to put the greenery and all the trees and stuff back on Earth. And he's like, well, I've just spent 8 years up there. Like, it's a beautiful forest. Why don't I just transport all the stuff back? Oh, it's not necessary, Lowe. And he's like, no, I think it is necessary. And he goes, I spent 8 years of my life. You're not about to destroy it. So the people, and there's only a team of 4 on this freighter. You got Lowe and 3 other guys. And then there's 3 drones that help them out. So unfortunately, Lowe has to make a decision, and he ends up killing the other 3 guys to protect the forest. So now it's just him isolated with all the other drones. So the best kill in the movie is he strangles some guy in a red suit with a shovel. He puts the shovel like right here, right by his neck. So that's the best kill in the movie. So best kill in the movie. The shovel kill. By the way, spoiler alert. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yo, I got your name in a line in the Lantern song, Fierce. Well, thanks, buddy. Thanks. Yeah, I definitely don't want a video game of me and for. I appreciate it, though, but not necessary. Not necessary. Almost done the vocals. It's going to be a banger. Nice. I'm looking forward to it. I need to download the I Just Farted song and make a video out of it and put it on either the main channel or the vlog channel. But yeah. So yeah. I don't know what you're on about, Museum, because there's not a fire. They don't really show much of Earth. They show Earth in the movie a bit, but barely. Most of the movie's on the freighter. So, yeah. So, that's the best kill. Very good acting. It was a very enjoyable. It was a very enjoyable film. So, very good acting. A very young Bruce. How do you pronounce his name? Bruce Dern. Hopefully that's how you pronounce his last name. Very good acting. It's one of Bruce Dern's first films because he's very young. So one of his first films. Very entertaining. It's not really end of the world. It implies the end of the world, you know, with all the loss of all the plant lives and all that stuff. But they're on their way to fixing it, and then he doesn't like how they've just abandoned the project. He's like, no, don't even go there. I spent 8 years of my life. You're not just going to destroy it. And he's like, no, and then the company that he works for is like, no, we're telling you to destroy it. And he's like, yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen whatsoever. So yeah. And I don't want to spoil it anymore in case you guys want to watch it, but he basically takes certain steps to make sure that the plant life, all the trees, all the wildlife, and there's animals, that he's took care of in this. He calls it the forest, but it's basically a bunch of fruit and vegetables and flowers and plant life and trees, and there's all different types of trees that basically he's took from around the world. So there's pine trees, there's redwood trees, there's palm trees in there, every type of trees that you can imagine. Oh, hang on, I feel a fart coming. That was a little baby one. But hopefully you guys heard it. I was hoping to get another big one, for Lantern. So it's all different types of trees and plant life. So very different types of flowers and plant life and trees. And the actual sets are amazing because they had to make the, he looks up and there's this dome. So the sets were very high, and they brought in a bunch of trees and plant life and birds and rabbits and squirrels, and there's all sorts of like little creatures running through the forest and stuff. So amazing sets. And when I watched the behind the scenes, they shot some of it on sets, and then they found an old aircraft carrier on some water that they were going to destroy, and they asked the government, can we film on the aircraft carrier? And basically they turned the inside of the aircraft carrier, I think they transformed like 9 or 10 rooms in there as like futuristic rooms. So they shot some of it on sets and some of it on that aircraft carrier because the director wanted like a metal look. And, inside an aircraft carrier, it's all metal. And they brought in all this futuristic furniture. And it looks pretty cool. And the inside of the spaceship, because they shot in there, it looks really cool. So I like where the director's head was. My 2 favorite scenes, I don't want to ruin it, but at the end, he has to make a decision because he cannot live with himself that he had to kill those other 3 guys. So he makes a decision, and he basically tells one of the drones, it's a very emotional scene, he's became friends with drone number 1, and he says, I can't take care of the forest anymore. You have all the supplies to take care of the forest. You got to take over. So he's talking to the drone at the end of the movie. So the decision he makes, and I believe it's that scene right there, where he's like, and he calls all the drones Huey, Louie, and something else. And Huey, I think, is the first drone. And he says, Huey, I can't do this. I can't live with myself. He goes, I can't believe I killed those guys. He goes, but they wouldn't stop because I told them don't to destroy the forest, and they were going to, so I had to, but I can't live with myself, so I can't take care of the forest anymore. You got to take care of the forest. So that's probably my favorite scene because it's a very emotional scene, and it's very good. It's very good. So yeah. So talking to the drone at the end of the movie is probably one of my favorite. That's my favorite scene. My second favorite scene, probably when he slowly loses his mind because now he's only got the drones to talk to. All he does all day is talk to the drones. He plays cards with the drones, takes care of the forest, and then he's just slowly just trying to find ways to like entertain himself. So he has these little go-karts because the ship is big. So he gets in this little go-kart, this futuristic go-kart, and drives from one end of the ship to the other, and he just races back and forth. So he's slowly losing his mind. So I'd say the poker scene where it's him, the 3 other drones, and they're playing poker. And the drones are holding the cards, and he's like, how many cards do you want? And then the drone just kind of wiggles the cards back and forth like, no, I don't need any cards. And he's like, you just saw what he did. You just saw what he did. He goes, he didn't take any cards, and you're not going to take any? And he goes, you sure about that? And then for the drone to say yes, like, I'm good, he flicks a light on and off, like, yeah, I'm good. And he's like, all right, fair enough. He's like, you don't want to take any cards? You're going to take that chance? He goes, I'm going to steal all your guys' money. So the poker scene is probably my second favorite scene because it's very funny. Poker scene. I do recommend it. It's a pretty good, excuse me, I do recommend it. It's a pretty good movie. Check it out. And by the way, thanks a lot, Dave. I appreciate it. Very good watch. And Dave bought one off the list, and he sent it to me in fan mail. So you're the man, Dave. And I'm going to pay Dave back. I'm going to take him out to lunch. And I bought a second copy, so I'm going to keep this copy. And I got to find the 4K version. It's weird. There's a hell of a lot more bonus features on this than on the 4K. So I said, hey, Dave, you want the 4K? He's like, oh, yeah, Fears. So I'm going to give him the 4K. I'm going to keep this. Tonight, I'm going to watch all the bonus features. I watched a little of the bonus features on Disc 1. Now, I got to watch all the bonus features on Disc 2. So I'm going to watch that, but that's how I'm going to pay Dave back for his generosity, because that was very nice of him. There we are. Oh, there we are. All right, next. Bam! Little bit of Hulk. Let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see here. Damn, I'll have to rethink my project. Well, you don't have to make a project on me, N4. Again, I'll tell you the same thing I told Yakov. I don't want a song about me. I don't want a video game about me. I'm good. That's a little nuts. You know, I'm not that popular of a person. I don't think I deserve a song or a video game, so I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, what's up, Pixel? What up, Visions? Copies of the same movie. Smart. Well, I didn't mean to, Jen. The way it happened is me and Dave were out and about, and Dave picked up this movie, and he said, hey, Fears, let me see this. And he looked and he said, I think this has got more bonus features on it. And I said, does it? So I took a picture of my 4K on my phone, and I looked at it. I said, it does. I said, this one has, I said, this one has more bonus content. So I said, hey, Dave, you want the other one? And the other one is right, let me see if I can find it. It's somewhere back here. I'm going to have to, where is it? It's somewhere back here. I'm going to have to find it. I rearranged all these. Let's see here. Oh, where are you? I'll have to find it for Dave. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere back here. I didn't throw it away, but I'll have to find it later. But anyway, my plan is to give the other one to Dave. Tonight's watches, though. Let me go to the wall and pick something. I think tonight's watches, after I hang out with Lantern, I'm gonna do. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna do Piranha. Piranha's the next watch, and The Great Escape if I get to it. So, The Great Escape and Piranha are the next movie watches, my friends. So yeah, that's the only reason why I got a second copy, though. So yeah, that's the only reason. So I just said, hey, Dave, you want the other one? He was like, yeah, sure, Fears. And I said, great. So yeah. I also want to do a monkey block about you. I'm good. I don't even know what a monkey block is. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need any of that crap. So yeah. So yeah. Well, I always take a photo of the movie that I watch, and then I make an AI video and put it on my YouTube channel. So like whenever I make those videos, like when I did MASH, I made an AI video of like a doctor, you know, putting down a stethoscope and picking up the MASH movie and pulling it out. I always like to do all that. So yeah. So yeah. That's not true, Visions. I don't mind exposure of me. I just don't like it when other people do it. It feels like people are psychoanalyzing my life, and I'm like, I'm not that important. I don't need a video about me. I don't need a song about me. I'm good. I'm like, I already make enough videos about me from me. You know, I appreciate it, but I don't need a video or a song or anything. I'm good. You know, you guys don't have to go through all that. I especially don't want a video game about me. So it's not that I don't hate it. I'll do it myself if I want to. I don't want anyone else to do it. You know. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. So yeah. I don't know what a monkey block or whatever the hell it is. So yeah. Anyway. I don't know. It's weird. It's exactly, Pixel. I'd rather, who knows fears best? Me. I just don't like when it makes me feel uncomfortable when other people do it. Anyway. Let's see. What's next? All right. Boom. Finally finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. It's a good series. It's a long series, but it's a good series. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. The Incredible Hulk TV series. I'm sure some of you guys watched this when it came out. I didn't watch it when it came out, but I watched a lot of it in reruns. So that'll be my first note. A lot of reruns. So a lot of rerun watching. It came out in the 70s, finished in the 80s, and then they rerun it in the 80s and 90s, and that's when I watched it. So very cool. Very, very cool. Lou Ferrigno. Lou stars as the Hulk. But the other guy that plays the David Banner part, he's, what's his name? Bill Bixby. Bill Bixby stars as David Banner, and he was a great actor. He's passed away now. Lou is still alive. I met him at one of my very first conventions. I met him in Phoenix Comic-Con 2010. I got a photo. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get a photo. He was asking too much. I got an autograph. His autographs were expensive, but worth it. I got to talk to him, and he was wearing hearing aids when I met him, but the guy sitting next to him, I remember, said, you have to look directly at him so he can read your lips. And the guy said, even though he's got hearing aids, they only help a little bit, like he's completely deaf. And I said, oh, I understand. So I had to look right into his eyes and say, hello, Lou, how are you? And then the guy sitting next to him said, you have to, like, wait and let him respond because he has to process the lip reading into his brain. So he said, don't talk quickly. So I was like, hello, Lou, how are you? I'm John. And then 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Oh, hi, John, how are you? Oh, big fan, nice to meet you. And I shook his hand. Very nice man when I met him. Super nice, super sweet. I like that his hearing, or his lack of hearing, didn't like get him down, and it didn't like get in the way of his dreams. And I was like, dude, I love the Incredible Hulk. And I remember he asked me what my favorite episode was, and I didn't remember the name of it. I just described it, and after I described it, he was like, oh, I remember that episode. I was like, yeah, that's one of my favorites. So yeah. So Bill Bixby as David. There was a lot of guest stars on the show. Lots of them. Lots of 70s and 80s actors for guest appearances. So that was nice. And then lots of action. Lots of action. Lots of explosions. Lots of danger. There was a lot of comedy in it too, because it would jump back and forth from the action to the danger to the comedy. So lots of comedy. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. 2 minutes. All right, sorry about that. I didn't mean to take too long. All right, back to the show. All right, yo, what's up, Walter? Let me catch up on the chat here real quick. Let's see here. Where did I leave off? Oh, apparently Jen's mad at me now. I wasn't calling her videos crap. I was saying like crap in general. Like I don't want video games about me. I don't want videos or music about me. I'm like I don't want that crap about me. I wasn't calling her videos crap because I've never seen her videos. So I wasn't trying to offend you, Jen. Well, you're a YouTuber, so it's going to happen. Oh, I'm sure it's going to happen. I don't know. It just makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes. But, I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate it for my fans. So, yeah. It's like the Fears Man cartoon, but different ventures turned into... Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never seen it. I've never seen Jen's work, so I was not calling her stuff crap at all. I'd like to see it. But, yeah. I'm watching MASH on TV. Nice, Tina. It's a good show. I'm going to review it here soon. Hey, Tina, why are your Crocs so big? Lack of hearing didn't affect his muscles. Oh, he's doing a horror movie soon. Oh, nice, Pixel. What type of horror movie is he doing? Has the horror movie got a name yet? That's cool. I know he did another TV show. He was the neighbor of somebody on a TV show, and I cannot remember the name of that. Like, he would come over and interact, and he was like, "Hey, I'm your new neighbor," and it was on that show, and it was Kevin. Oh, what's his name? He was a delivery guy or whatever. And I've seen that show. I just don't remember the name of it. So yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the name of it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so let me get back to this. So, lots of comedy, lots of action, lots of explosions, lots of action, a lot of guest stars. Bill Bixby as David. Lou is the Hulk. The guy that played Jack McGee, I don't recall his acting name, but he did a lot of 70s and 80s work. Very good show. If I had to rate it, I used to watch it all the time in reruns as a kid. Probably I'd give it, it's close to a 10 out of 10. The Hulk outs were cool. I'm going to give it a 9.8. It's a very entertaining show. 9.8 out of 10. So, the transformation sequences were always cool. Let's see. If I had to pick two of my favorite episodes, I'll save that for later. So, I do recommend it. Alright. It's fine. I only have about 100 videos, so can tell why you haven't seen it. I went to your page, Jen. You don't have any videos up on your channel. I'm looking right now. You don't have any videos. So unless you put the videos somewhere else, like I'm looking at your channel right now. You only have James Hogan's playlist, but you don't have any videos on your channel. So I haven't been able to check out your videos. I have no idea where they are. So if somebody could link it to me, I'd love to see your work. So, yeah. I haven't seen it at all. Let's see. Oh, I found a MASH VHS tape yesterday, but it was extremely moldy. Fitting end, to be honest. Yeah. Well, Visions, I know that you and your brother don't like, for some reason you don't like MASH. I've always been curious why. I mean, everyone's got their own likes, so, yeah. But, yeah, if you could link them to me, I would love to watch them. I would like to watch them. Because I've never, yeah. Anyway. It's called The Hermit. It has a trailer. The Hermit. All right, well, I'll watch it here in a minute. The Hermit. Nice. I didn't know he did horror movies. Dude, he's big, though. He's like... Pixel, I forgot. How tall are you? I think he's even taller than Pixel. His muscles are like out to here, dude. So, yeah, just because he's hard of hearing, man, he's had a great career. A very good career. I sent you a link so it'll be easy to find. All right, well, I'll have a watch. Hang on. Let me go to the Discord. Let me go to the Discord real quick and check it out. Yeah, I wasn't calling your videos crap because I don't judge anything until I watch something. I was like, in general, I don't like when it makes me feel, I don't know why it makes me feel uncomfortable when people make stuff about me. So, let me have a look-see. Okay. Monkey Block again by, oh, music video. Okay, no, so it's a collab video. Nice. Well, I'll watch it after the stream. I had to message somebody back real quick. I'm sorry. I will watch it after the stream. Thank you. Because I've heard you talk about them, but I've never seen them. So I will watch at least one of them. Unless you send me some more. So yeah. Let me see. Let me catch up here. R.I.P. Hogan. Again, I don't even know who Hogan is. So yeah. I don't know. It's just extremely boring and unfunny to me. Well, see, that's how I felt on the 70s movie. I watched the 70s movie and it was more, there was funny bits in it, but the 70s movie of it, Visions, is, one, it's more bloody than the TV show, and there's a lot of blood in the TV show, but it was way more bloody. They had, like, in the movie, they had, like, exposing the guy's brain, and they had, like, some scissors, like, holding the flesh back so it wouldn't flap back, and I was like, damn, this is, I'm like, so there was that, and I get it, war is hell, so, but the movie version was more serious, and I was like, you can't do that TV show without the seriousness of the situation and it being bloody and then the comedy. So I just like the way they mix the two for the TV show. I watched it more as an adult. I watched it here and there as a kid. So probably as a kid I thought it was boring, but I actually enjoy it now as an adult. So I was the reverse. The actual TV show I really did enjoy. The movie, I was like, nah, it's okay. So, yeah. But, yeah, to each their own. To each their own. Let's see here. That's what it is, Pixel. Yeah, he's 6'5". So me being only 5'6", the guy was a monster. I remember he stood up, shook my hand, and then he sat back down. I just looked up, and I was like, oh, my God, this guy's huge. So him as the Hulk back in the 70s, with all that green makeup on, I bet it was terrifying. But, yeah. And then, like, yeah, you said I've got an inch on him. There you go. So if you got an inch, you're 6'6". I knew you guys were very close, Pixel, in height. That guy was massive. But it was an honor to meet him. And my little hand, his hand was gigantic. So when I shook his hand, it was like my little hand. And he's like, oh, John, nice to meet you. And then it was like that. Like it overpowered my hand. And I was like, I'm like, it's very nice to meet you. That's how it's going to be with me and Pixel. Yo, Pixel, what's up? It's Fears, you know. Hey, you want a beer? Here you go, Pixel. Here, have a beer, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, God did not bless me with height. I wish he would have, but no such luck. No such luck. Vision says, wow, Pixel, wow. I mean, that's tall. That's tall. You should be flattered. It makes you live forever. I don't know, man. It's just, it makes me uncomfortable sometimes. I don't know. I bet Michael Myers was like, wow, that Fears guy is obsessed with me. Get a life. Well, he's not a real person, Visions. He's a character. But yeah. Yeah. Again, Charman's not a real person. So yeah, but I mean, I get what you guys are saying. I get it. Yeah, what's up, Tokes? Good to see ya. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. Yo! I'll put you on my shoulders with a trench coat like little rascals. Yeah. Yeah. That would be funny. I don't know. God did not bless me with height. But I bet you think, Pixel, like sometimes you're like, man, I'm too tall. Because people that are too tall, they've got their own struggles, you know? Like, they have to bend down when they go in doorways and stuff. I would just like a medium height. Like, 5'9" would be great for Fears, or 6 foot. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Yeah, what's up, Cave? Let me do a crown check. Let's see. Jen's in 8th place. Visions with 7. Tokes with 6. Mama Bear with 5. Museum with 4. Yakvovich is 3. Pixel is 2. And coming in hot with the first crown is Walter. There you are. Hell yeah. Let's see. He blessed you with the brains and the hog. This is true. This is very true. This is very true. How's your knees holding up, Pixel? There you are. Anyway, so yeah, I would suggest Incredible Hulk. It's awesome, guys. It's a lot of fun. All right, Barbarella. Dave, I hope I pronounced that right. Barb. It's such a weird name. Barb. Barbarella. Hopefully I pronounced it right. If I didn't, I apologize. Funny movie, but really weird. Museum, you'd love it. It's weird. Very weird. Dave did not, he didn't warn me. There's a whole, sex planet, and there's a whole bunch of crazy shit, going on. So, yeah. Barbarella, she uses her sexual body, as a weapon, I'm just like, okay. You can definitely tell it was 70s. There was a bit of 60s and 70s. All the sets were psychedelic, and, oh, yeah. It was going nuts. All right. It was funny, though. All right, here we go. Barbarella. Let's see here. Quite funny. So, quite funny. I was laughing like crazy. Quite funny. Wild. It's wild. So, wild. I don't know. It's all of it. It's action, adventure, comedy, / sci-fi / fantasy. It's all that. So, action, adventure, comedy, sci-fi, fantasy. Takes place 40,000 years from now. That's a long time away. And apparently everybody dresses in the 70s 40,000 years later. I hope not. The only thing cool about it is people in this movie barely wear any clothing. Barely. But that's good and bad, because even the men were wearing barely any clothing. And I was like, that's too much. That's too much. It's too much. But on the women's side, I was like, that's not enough. More. So on one side, I was like, on the men, I was like, that's too much. And then on this side, I was like, ooh, yeah, now we're talking with the ladies, So, it was a lot. So, let's see. Quite funny, wild. A lot of sex. A lot of sex in the film. Plenty of boobies, which was nice. No offense to the ladies. Just, we men like boobies. Sorry. Plenty of boobies. Her spaceship was cool. Her spaceship was very cool. It was a pinkish, reddish spaceship. Very cool. Very cool design. So, very cool spaceship. And just listen to how crazy this is. It is the year 40,000 AD when the evil scientist Duran creates a deadly weapon with the potential to cause mass devastation. The president of Earth dispatches Barbarella to hunt him down. So she's like this policewoman / FBI agent type of crusader. That's her job, kind of. And the president dispatches her to hunt him down, crash landing in this icy wilderness somewhere within the Togwee planetary system. Barbarella is rescued by Mark Han and an angel named Pragar, and is guided by the blind angel Pragar to Durlan's lair in Sogo, a city of corruption and sexual fantasies. Ooh la la. Where she encounters the great tyrant Black Queen. So there it is. So there's a lot. So she's got to fight the Black Queen. She's got to find off all these, sex wild maniacs, sex wild ladies. I mean, it's all over the place. So lots of battles. Lots of battles. There's some explosions. All types of explosions, if you know what I'm talking about. Ha ha! Explosions. let's see, my two favorite scenes. Apparently 40,000 years in the future, they don't have sex the way we do. You basically take a pill, and it's a white pill. When you pop it in your mouth, each party, and then and this is how they do it on Earth. So you pop in the pill, and then she puts her hand like this, and the guy or girl, because Barbara Wells, she swings both ways. They take their hands and they place it together, and then they just get like this kinetic energy, and that's how they have sex 40,000 years from now. So I guess the white pill stimulates them. I get whatever, and then when she crash lands on that planet, she finds out that they have sex the old way. So she's like, ooh, well, let me try this. And she's like, oh, I like the old way better. And I'm like, well, yeah, who wouldn't? So, I'd say the funniest scene is, in order for her to get away, she's like, what do you want me to do? You want me to have sex with you? And the guy's like, oh, yes, please. This guy's like, yes, please, because this guy's holding her hostage. And she's like, well, which way? Do you want to do it my way on Earth? And he's like, oh, or do you want me to do it the old way? And he's like, oh, no. He goes, I've been waiting for this for a long time. He goes, I got some of the white pills. He's like, look, I got one. And she's like, you sure you don't want to do it the old way? And he's like, no. He goes, I've done it the old way tons of times. I'm ready to experience your way on Earth. And she's like, oh, okay. So I'd say the white pill scene is probably my second favorite scene. So the white pill scene. And then my favorite scene, probably when Barbara Wells rescues, well, she tries to rescue the scientist, but she finds out that he's turned evil. He used to be like this amazing scientist. Where's my phone? Oh, there he is. Lantern! Yo! Lantern! Hello? Hang on, Lantern. I'm going to call you back on my computer, buddy. All right, hang on. I knew it. Lantern was napping. He was napping. All right, let me call him back. All right. Give me a second here. And then we'll get back to the review. I wonder what topic. Well, I already know what I don't know, because I'll ask him what topic, and then I'm like, I don't know. But we'll see. Sometimes he surprises me. Oh, okay. Jen sent me another one. Monkey Block Vault Halloween feature. Okay, I'll have to watch these. Yeah, but why don't you make these public, Jen? If you and Yak put so much work into them, why do you make them private? I'm just curious. Like, why don't you just, if they're your content, just post them on your channel. I mean, unless they offend someone or something. But I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, if you like making, I know you like monkeys and primates and stuff, but if you like them that much, just post them on your channel. All right, let me call Lantern back. Yo, Lantern, what's up? Lantern's not there? Oh, shit. Well, wait a minute. Who's there, then? If Lantern's not there, who's there? Oh, Banjo. Okay. You know what, Banjo? No one's seen you in a while, Because you terrorized Zach and Zach's girlfriend. I don't know how Banjo got Zach's number. That's pretty weird. That's really fucking weird. But you called his girlfriend and you called Zach. So that's weird, Banjo. Banjo, get out of there. Get out of Lantern's house. I want to talk to my buddy Lantern. Get out of Lantern's house. All right. Yep.
What's that?
Yo! Lantern, were you napping?
Yes.
I knew it. Preparing for tonight's show, my friend, I see.
Yeah.
Because I called you, and I was like, I told the fans, I said, I bet you Lantern's napping. I said, he'll probably call me back later, and I'll be like, was he napping? And like, yes, I was. Well, buddy, I did the same. Work last night was hell. So I was
Hell, what?
work was hell last night. It was pretty bad.
Why?
Just busy. We got a lot of boxes last night.
Oh,
It was just very 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 busy at work. So
oh,
when I got
yeah.
off of work, buddy, I was exhausted. So I literally got home, took a shower, I made some eggs and I made some toast and I ate it real quick, and then I went right to bed. I was tired, and then I slept all the way till I got home at by the time I stopped for gas and stuff. By the time I stopped for gas, I was in bed by 10:30 in the morning. I got off at 9:30, and by the time I got home, it was 10:30ish, and got to bed after I took a shower and ate and all that. And I slept all the way till 4, and then I finished the rest of Barbarella. I was just reviewing this movie, buddy. Landon, this one was nuts. There was a lot of boobies in it. There was a lot of sex and violence, and there was torture in it. Some lady had a lady hoist up with chains and whips and leathers, and she was burning the woman's foot. So it was pretty wild. It was pretty nuts, but it was funny. It was funny. Landon, what'd you do today?
I'm trying to stay home to listen to music, watch TV.
You listen to music? What type of music?
This kind of music, different ones.
Nice. Now, have you selected a topic for tonight?
And I did. We were thinking about one.
Okay. All right. Well, I may come on tonight because I
oh Lord.
the what's up?
We're not stream now.
No, I'm not gonna ruin your stream. Why would you?
We're not take over my stream like you did before.
No, Landon, I have never took over your stream.
Yeah.
No, I've never took over your stream.
Tonight, that one time that they took over my stream.
The only time I took over your stream is when I asked you to take it down. But if I'm, but that's the only time. But any other time I'm on, I'm just chilling with the guys.
Yeah.
I just don't want to chill with Larry. If Larry beats me to it, then I'll just wait my turn.
Okay.
If Larry stays on there the whole night, then I won't go on.
Okay.
But that's the only thing I ask. Just Larry wait his turn, and then if I get on there, I'll just hang out for an hour or two with you and Visions and everybody else, and then I'll leave and he can get on. If Larry beats me to it, then I'll wait my turn. Yeah. But I've never the only time I've took over your show is when I'm like, hey Lantern, take that down. But I promise the fans, I will never ask you to take a video down ever again.
Okay.
Because I got hell for it. That's the only time though, Lantern. Lantern, you can talk about whatever you want.
Yeah.
And now I'm welcome back on the show because me and Jen are friends now, and she actually did apologize to me. Did I tell you about that, Lantern?
Oh no.
I think I did, but that's all right if you can't remember, Lantern. I apologized on my show, and then after the show, I took a shower, and then later, I wrote Jen, I wrote her a Discord message, and I said, really, Jen, I'm really sorry about everything. And she said, she apologized, and she said something like, Fears, if I offended you, I'm really sorry. And I said, I appreciate the apology. So me and Jen are cool now.
Yeah.
And I said, let's just wipe the slate clean, and let's be friends, and let's start fresh. And things have been going really well, Lantern.
But she didn't chat. You get blocked her.
Who?
You finally unblocked her. She didn't chat.
Yeah. She's been unblocked for a while now.
Oh.
Yeah, she's been unblocked for quite a while. Yeah, I think I unblocked her. I don't know, 3, 4, somewhere. I don't remember when, but 3 or 4 days at least. So yeah, so we're all good. So I'm welcome back, right, Lampy?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, but I would never take over your show, dude. I always just asked so the fans know, hey, what type of topic are we talking about? But if you don't have a topic yet, you don't. I'm not telling you to pick a topic. I'm just asking what the topic is. So, yeah. So, I said, I may come on, Lantern, because slowly but surely every day I've been taking down. It's a massive amount of effort, Lantern, to get all my Christmas and Halloween stuff up. And it's awesome. Yeah. It's awesome once it's all up. But it's a massive undertaking to take it all down and box it away and put it in my closet. So I've been taking stuff off my tree and rearranging the front room the way it usually looks before the holidays. So I may just listen tonight and just do that. But if I got some time, I'll jump on for an hour or two. And then I always edit, while I'm listening to your show, because I get a lot of work done, actually, when I'm listening to your show. So, yeah. But you going live around 9 or 10? Around 9 or 10? Yeah, what's up, Dwayne? What's going on, Dwayne? How you been, Dwayne? Now, Lantern, I forgot. When's your birthday? I forgot, because I want to send you a birthday gift. I'm sorry.
I forget.
I'm sorry. I forgot. When's your birthday?
May the 10th, 86.
May the 10th. All right, hang on. I'm going to make a note of it. Hang on, Lantern. I'm going to put it in my phone so I won't forget. Because I got my brother and my mom and my dad. Not that I would ever forget, but in case I ever forget, because, fears just tend to forget. So, I'm going to put you in. So, like Shelton's birthday is April 7th. So, I even got Enzo's birthday. Enzo's birthday is August 10th, 2021. So, I'm going to put Lantern. And say it one more time. What was it? May 10th?
1986.
May 10th, 86. Okay.
Yeah.
1986. So you and me, we're not too much older from each other, Lantern. I was born in 83. So Lantern, I saved it. So now I'll never forget. I got it right here. I put it right there. Well, you can't see it, but it's in there, Lantern. I promise. I promise. I even got LC's birthday. LC's is November 15th. Is LC's birthday. So yeah. So I'm gonna send you a birthday gift. All right, buddy. I haven't decided what. You got any ideas? You want me to send you a movie, or do you want me to send you some more? You want me to send some? Oh, was that you, Lantern? Oh, damn, that was a big one. I heard that one. Now, Lantern, was that a real one, or was that you just going like that? Was that a real one?
Nah.
I knew it. You were faking me out, Lantern. So, Lantern, is there anything that you want for your birthday? Because, we've been buddies, but, Larry shitted on my Christmas gift, and I was like, that's hilarious, because he didn't send you jack shit. I sent you stuff that I knew you would love. I know you love candy, so I sent you that. I sent you a Christmas card, because everyone likes a Christmas card. And then I said, Lantern loves chili, so I sent you all those chili packets to make. You got 3 or 4 chilies out of that, and then I sent you some hamburger helper. So I'll probably send you some more hamburger helper, and then is there anything else that you want?
I don't know.
Do you want me to send you a do you want me to send you a Blu-ray?
I don't watch DVDs. I don't watch stuff on YouTube and all that stuff.
Oh, you don't watch any movies?
No, that's what I watch everything.
Oh man, okay, because I was gonna. Okay, because that's what I thought. I was gonna go to Barnes and Noble and pick you out a funny movie and send it. So, if I sent you a movie, would you watch it? Lantern? If I sent you, have you got a Blu-ray player?
I have a DVD player that they plug into your laptop, the USB one.
Oh, so is it DVD or is it Blu-ray?
It's a DVD player that you hook up to your.
Okay.
The put on DVD they hook up to your laptop.
I got you. So if I sent you, if I
plug it in your USB port.
Yeah. So if I sent you a DVD, would you watch it or no?
Oh no.
All right. Well, I'll think of something, Lantern. I'll think. Maybe I'll send you like a $20 gift card or something, so you can go you can go shop at Walmart or whatever. I'll think of something, buddy. I'll think of something. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to the chat, Lantern, but share the link and I'm looking forward to your Thursday and Friday show, my friend. So I got a couple hours because you're not going live until 10, so I'm gonna get back to my topics. All right. All right, Sean. That guy's great. All right. Well, I'll come up with something. I don't know what type of present I'll get him, but I'll get him something. All right, back to the chat. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. What was the last thing I? The last thing I read was Jen asking Pixel how his knees was. Let's see. Okay, Jen. Crowns is like a game. We have. Oh yeah, I know you guys like the crowns. Let's see. Pixel says I can still squat, but I hate if I have to bend over. Oh, is your knees not doing too well? I hope your knees feel better, Pixel. I'll definitely pray for you. If I can work out my back, would probably okay. How'd you hurt your knee, Pixel? I'm just curious. It's none of my business. I was just wondering. What's up, Tokes? What do you think the water tastes like on a planet of sex? Probably bad, Tokes. Probably bad. Hey, Lantern. Oh, yeah, there's another one. I farted again. That's right. That was a long one. Please, someone, twin, record that one. There we go. Here we go again, Lantern. That was a nice little fart. That was a juicy one, man. Ha ha. There it is. Let's see. Would you pop a pill? Let's see. I don't know, Pixel. I don't know. I have apologized to Jen, and we're all good. We have. Let's see. Lampy is the voice of reason. Yeah, but I had to talk to Lantern. I've never took over his show except for that one time where I was like, hey, Lantern, take the show down. But I've never controlled how his show works. He can talk about whatever the hell he wants. I just don't want to be on there with Larry. I think that's a very simple request. I'll wait until Larry's done, and I'll go on, and then Larry waits until I'm done because I don't want to be anywhere near him. I really don't. That guy's gave me too many headaches, and I'm done with him. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Lantern? He says, yo, howdy, Fears. Well, howdy, Lantern. Howdy, Pixel. Howdy, Yakov. Howdy, Visions. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Mama Bear says, hi, Lantern. How was your day? Howdy, Tokes. Hi, Chad. My day was good, Tina. Well, that's good, Lantern. I'm glad you had a really good day. Chad already gets bought hamburger helper every week by his sister. Well, you can never have enough hamburger helper. I'll get him some of that, and I'll think of something. I'll get him, since he doesn't watch a lot of movies and he just watches the news and YouTube, I'll get him something. Lantern, I'll get you something for your birthday. It's the thought that counts. Which I thought was funny. I asked Lantern, and Lantern was completely honest. I said, Lantern, Larry shits all over my Christmas gift. And I was like, I don't know Lantern that much. I'm like, I got him stuff that he likes. He likes candy, so I got him a bunch of whatchamacallits. Oh, shit, Lantern. And he ate them. And then I got him a bunch of hamburger helper. And then I got him some chili packets so he could make some chili because he loves chili. It's the thought that counts. I got him a Christmas card, and I put, I think I put some money in the Christmas card. So I got him stuff that he would like. So, and then Larry didn't get him shit, but he shits all over my gift. I'm like, it's the thought. Doesn't matter if you get a Pez dispenser or just a Christmas card. It's the thought behind the gift, So I'll get you something good, Lantern, for your, for your birthday. And I didn't know that he was born in '86, so me and Lantern are pretty close in age. There it is. Let's see, Museum says he has no way of watching a Blu-ray. Okay. Well, I won't get him one because he said he doesn't really watch it. So, yeah. My knees are good. I don't like to bend over because I get dizzy, y'all. But, oh, okay, I got you. That's right, Visions. He says, record that one, Visions. Wow, homemade fertilizer. The farts have been a-rockin' the last few days. They have. I don't know what's going on. That's what I'm telling you guys. When Fears eats a lot of cheese, it's either one or the other. It's either many trips to the bathroom, because the Crohn's has got a mind of its own. I'm not kidding. And whenever you have Crohn's, it affects people's bodies differently. It's normally two ways for Fears. Either if I drink lots of milk or lots of cheese or lactose products, two things either happen. Either I shit my ass off and I'm on the toilet for days and days and days and days, and my butt is sore after those days because I just keep shitting, or I don't shit at all and I just fart it all out, which this time I've just been farting up a storm. And I kid you not, I when I woke up from my nap, I had a salad. I had a salad right before this live. I said, all right. I said, I know I'm going to have a healthy snack. So I said, I'll make myself some coconuts. And I said, but I'll probably get hungry during the live. So I said, I'll have a salad. And then after the live, then I'll make my actual dinner. So I had a salad to tide me over. It's either both of these or one. Either all the greens, because greens, celery, spinach, lettuce, carrots, all that stuff, vegetables, fruit, not really fruit, vegetables and greens make you fart a lot, or it makes me fart a lot, or it's all that cheese pizza I had from last weekend. because it stays in your gut until it processes it. So it's either a combination of both or one or the other. I mean, that's the only thing I can come up with. Because I haven't been shitting my ass off, and I'm not trying to gross anyone out. That's just how it is. So, yeah. So, if Chad doesn't like it, he can always donate it to the Goodwill. Don't even go there, Tokes. Don't even go there. I'll get him something good. I'll get him some, again, and I know Lantern will like it, because anytime someone sent Lantern something, like, Visions, you sent him the green wig, didn't you? You sent him the green wig. You sent him the Mr. Lantern shirt. I got a Mr. Lantern shirt now. I wear it with pride. I haven't worn it out yet, but I will. I'm going to wear it to a convention, Lantern. Either Super RetroCon, whenever Jeff, he told me he's trying to get it all together, because the last time I went, it was almost 20,000 people. It wasn't 20,000, but it was close. It was like 10 or 15,000, and I was like, Jeff, this is going nuts. So either I'll wear it there, or I'll wear it the next time me and Dave and Tina and James and all those guys hang out. I talked to Zach today, and he said things have been going good with his girlfriend. I said, you guys getting a lot of hangout time? And he goes, oh yeah. So she leaves next, I think he said next Wednesday, next Tuesday. And I was like, well, I hope you guys got closer. And I said, you should take her out on a nice fancy dinner, man. I said, Valentine's Day is coming up. So he's like, oh, yeah, we already got plans. And I said, cool. Cool. Yo, what's up, Lark? He says, hey, guys, it's me, Lark. What up, buddy? Vision says, oh, hi, Lark. Hey, Chad, thanks a lot for that 9 million super chat donation. Thanks, buddy. All right, back to a little bit of sexy Barbarella. So I forgot what I was talking about. So I said, quite funny, it's wild, it's action, adventure, comedy, sci-fi, fantasy. 40,000 years into the future. And I think that's the farthest. And out of all those sci-fi movies that I've watched, I think 40,000 years into the future is the furthest any movie that I've watched has taken fears so far. A lot of sex in the film, plenty of boobies, very cool spaceship, lots of battles, some explosions. The white pill is my second favorite scene. What's my first favorite? Either the rescue at the end where I know what I was talking about. So she intends to rescue the scientist, but she finds out that the once great scientist has turned evil, and that's why he makes that weapon that'll cause mass destruction. And she's like, well, this guy's lost his mind, so why the hell would I bring him back to Earth? Because if he's lost his mind and he's evil now, if I bring him back, then he's just going to cause mass destruction on Earth. So she rescues her angel friend, Praetor, I think is how the name is. Or Praetor. Pygar. Prager. Excuse me. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. Prager. So she's like, well, fuck that evil scientist. I'm going to rescue my angel friend. And I'm going to get out of there. So probably the rescue. Towards the very end. So yeah. So the rescue at the very end. Yo, what's up, Dave? Hey, Lantern, here comes another one. And, wait for it. And, oh, yeah, there's another one. I just farted again. Damn. Peewee. Damn. Whoa. Damn, Lantern. Ha ha. Somebody sent me those two farts, because I've been uploading them on TikTok and YouTube, and they've been getting a lot of views. So, hell yeah. Shout out to farting. Hell yeah. Damn. Peewee. Oh, man. That's bad even for fears. Oh, my Lord, Whew. Please, somebody send me those. Those two. Oh, yeah. Dave, I'm going to call you in a minute, Dave. Dave, it was funny, but weird. Dave, you did not prepare me for this movie. Yeah. That's right, Visions. That's right. Record it, twin. Good grief. I know, man. It's Peewee. Damn. I'm telling you, man, those greens and those cheese be having fears his tummy a rumbling. Oh my gosh. That's right. More coconut. More coconut. Because I ran out of fruit and vegetables. So I'm either going to the store tomorrow or Saturday. I've got carrots. That's the only thing I've got left as a healthy snack. Oh, I just may, Lantern. I may have to get that Febreze, man. That's right, Lantern. So probably the rescue at the end is my favorite scene. But yeah, Dave, you did not. Dave says, yo, Dave, you did not prepare me. I can't wait to watch the sequel, because I think there's a sequel, because Vision showed me a poster, because you have like that file folder, and this one's just called Barbarella. Then he showed me another one, Queen of the Galaxy. Is that the same movie, or is that a sequel? Because this one doesn't say Queen of the Galaxy, so I enjoyed this. So if there is a sequel, I'm going to get it, because this was great. So, yeah. And I'm going to watch some movie trailers tonight, my friends. So, the rescue is by far my favorite scene, because there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. She has to, like, run back through the city of sex, and people are trying to kill her. Other people are trying to seduce her. She rescues her angel friend, and she has to get the hell out of there, and there's mad chaos going on, and I'm just laughing all the way through this. So the rescue was probably my favorite. The rescue. Would I recommend it? I don't know. It's a weird movie. It's a funny movie, but it's a weird movie. That was a lot. I'm just going to say watch it if you want to. So watch it. It's definitely worth watching once, because I was laughing my ass off. Watch it if you want to. And then I would probably rate it, because it was so funny and so weird, it's both. It was weird but funny. I'm going to give it a solid 8.9 out of 10. It was a solid watch. But Dave, you unprepared me. Yo, what's up, Liz? Good to see you. I gotta call Dave and talk to him about this film. The boobies were nice, though. The boobies, I mean, who doesn't like a good boobie? No offense to the ladies. Yo, Dave, what's up? Dave?
I'm here.
You rang?
Oh, yeah. I was laughing.
Dave.
About your reaction to Barbarella.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the whole thing?
Yeah, like.
Did you see the review? Oh my gosh, dude. There was a lot going on. The one scene, there's a lady, she's hung up, and there's this lady just like, burn, baby, burn, and she's got fire under the lady's foot. I'm like, well, what? I'm like, what the hell are you trying to do? Are you trying to seduce her with the flame, or are you trying to like set her feet and legs on fire? You know? And
the part where they're essence of man.
Yeah. There's a man like in this bubble, and it's not water. It looks like KY jelly or some shit. And then there's tubes coming out, and then Barbarella walks by, and she's like, what are you doing? And then the lady's like, care to try some? She's like, what is it? And she's like, essence of man. And then she puts the tube in her mouth, and she's like, ooh. So kind of like a hookah bar, but instead of a hookah bar, it's like, I guess the man sweats inside the bubble of KY jelly, and then they suck in like his aura or his sweat, and she's like, ooh, that tastes really nice. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this movie, you know? So it was half funny, Dave, but half weird, and I was like, Dave did not prepare me. I mean, I was on my couch, Dave. The what's up?
Borderline sci-fi soft porn of a form.
Yeah, I forgot to write that down. I wrote it down as an action-adventure, sci-fi comedy / fantasy, but it was soft-core porn. There was so many boobies. No bush, though. No full frontal bush, but almost. I mean, the ladies start... They definitely hit it at it.
Oh, God. especially that sex machine with the musical sex machine.
Well, not just that. Yeah.
It broke the machine.
Exactly. Like the guy's all like I'm gonna kill you, but with pleasure. Enter my piano of pleasure. So she gets in the piano and he's playing the keys, and he's like, yeah, take it, bitch, take it. And he's playing the keys, and she's all like, I'm not hurt. Like, this is actually quite stimulating. And then she breaks the friggin' piano. Because I guess she was just like, oh, like, I'm not hurt. This is just so much pleasure. And then they hinted at the bush at the very opening credits. She's got her spacesuit on, and she's seductively changing out of the spacesuit.
Oh, yeah.
And she's hiding the bush with her hand. And I'm like, no. Show me the bush. Show me the bush, lady. Show me the bush.
That's why I couldn't say nothing about it.
I know. Like, I was like,
It's an experience you have.
oh man, it was definitely an experience. Then her headquarters from Earth contact her, and she's talking to the guy naked. She's like, oh, hang on, Mr. President, let me go put on some clothes. And he's like, oh, Barbarella, no need. Like this mission is so important. No need for clothes. Let me just tell you the mission. And she's just standing there butt naked. And the president is like looking right at her on the monitor, and he's like, you've got to rescue this scientist, like we need him. And she's like, oh, I will. And her boobies are all flopping around, and I'm like, dude, you're standing in front of the president naked. Then once he gets off the screen, then she slips into like her sexy that suit. She slips into that, So
Yeah, the plastic armor.
oh yeah. So great movie. But very weird. It was definitely... Now, is there a sequel?
No, there was never a sequel, but it was like, holy crap.
Okay, because on here it just says Barbarella, and then Visions, one night we were on Lantern's show, and he was just showing me all these old movie posters, and one of them said Queen of the Galaxy, so I thought maybe, is that a sequel?
Well, it's kind of Barbarella, Queen of the Galaxy.
Okay, yeah, because I thought it was a sequel because it didn't say that on this Blu-ray. Okay, all right, I got it.
Because the woman she defeats was technically the Queen of the Galaxy. So
Yeah, because she rescues the black, what do they call it? The black...
Black Queen.
Black Queen. And she's not even black. It's just some sexy white lady, and she wears this black sexy, almost lingerie. Like, I wouldn't even call it a dress. It's like a sexy black, skin-tight lingerie, and she's got like, a space blaster connected to her waist. And I'm like, whatever. So it was very enjoyable. The men in the community would definitely like it. The women would probably take great offense to it, So I just...
There's some parts there that some of the women might enjoy.
Well, yeah, but most of it is not really insulting women. It's just, some women would take offense to what they did in that film. Like the one scene where the guy... Like the one scene...
Big-time woman activist.
Like the one scene that I know women would not like is the one scene is when she gets to the sex planet, Barbarella looks down, and there's a woman laying on the ground in a pool of blood, and they never say it, but it's implied that these men pretty much tortured this lady, had sex with this lady, raped her, and then killed her. Because she's laying in a pool of blood. I'm like, well, obviously that's wrong. Obviously that's super wrong. And women would not like that. But they don't say it, they imply it. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, what the hell? So I think that's the only part that a woman would not like. All the other, maybe the other parts the women would like. But yeah, there was a lot of boobies though.
Have you ever heard of a movie called Flesh Gordon?
Flesh Gordon? No. But I'll add it to the list.
Flesh, it's flesh.
Yeah, no, I get it.
That one is 100% softcore porn.
Well, so is this. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. The Flesh Gordon one, there is actually full nudity with bush.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
And it's almost scene for scene a parody of the old black and white Flash Gordon.
Now, that's the one I haven't seen. Like, I saw the movie version of Flash Gordon, but you suggested Fierce. Did you like the movie version of Flash Gordon? I said, oh, yeah. I said, that one was great. And then you're like, oh, then watch the black and white one.
The Flesh Gordon takes place a long time before this one. Before that one.
Okay. Yeah, I still need to see, what was the other one you suggested in black and white? The robot that comes to Earth. What is it? The day the
Oh, the day the Earth stood still.
I still need to see that one because people in the community have seen that.
The original.
Yeah. Well, guess Keanu Reeves made the remake, and I saw bits of the remake, but I want to see the original. I want to see that, and I want to see the
with Gort.
yeah, and I want to see the old black and white Flash Gordons because my dad used to watch those. All right.
What's funny is Bruce Campbell uses the line used in the original.
Yeah.
Klaatu, Baratu, Nikto.
That's right. That's right.
From that movie.
And I still need to watch Evil Dead 1 because Visions told me Evil Dead 2 is basically a rehashing of Evil Dead 1, but I'm like, I want to see the original. I want to see the origins, you know?
Oh yeah, and there's some
because I know they've done a bunch of Evil Dead like remakes. Like they did Ash versus Evil, a remake. Then they got that television series that that I got to
oh yes.
see.
That's good.
It's up here behind Snake. It's so after I watch the Chucky series, Ash is next. So
and then you've got to get My Name is Bruce.
Yeah. So after this, so this is the next series I'm going to watch all the way through because shouldn't take me long. It's only 3 seasons. I'm going to watch this, and then next is Ash. And then I'm going to finish up with Kung Fu, The Legend Continues.
Oh, yeah.
So have
you done the review on Silent Running?
Not yet, but I'm getting around to it. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I did Silent Running. I'm sorry. I gave Silent Running a, I gave it, oh, you know what? I forgot to rate it. I need to rate it. I wrote down all the notes and I forgot to rate the movie. I'm going to give it it was good. I enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 9.9. It was good. It was almost a perfect 10. 9.9 out of 10. Now I rated it. I'm sorry about that, buddy.
Oh, that's no problem. But that made you think.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I wrote notes and I tried to, I always try to review it just without spoiling too much because whenever I suggest the movies, I want the fans to watch the movies that I'm watching, Because Visions has watched a few when I've been like, hey, I totally recommend it. Not all of them, but Visions has wrote in the chat, so has other people. Hey, Fears, you recommended it. I watched it last night. I'm like, great, I'm glad you watched it, So for Barbarwell, I said it was funny, but it was weird. I said, watch it if you want to, because it's pretty weird. It's funny as hell, but it's weird. It's definitely weird,
It's up there with Caveman.
And I haven't seen Caveman yet, but I can't wait to watch it, I think I bought Caveman.
Oh, yeah.
I think I bought Caveman back there.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! I didn't. I bought the
Paradise.
No. I didn't. I didn't buy Caveman. What was the other one you suggested? It was this one. This one. You suggested this. I need to watch this one still. Sands of the. This one. Are you watching it?
Hold on. Let me bring back up the screen so I can take a look.
Sands of the. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Kalahar. Kalara. Hopefully, is that how you pronounce it? Kalara? I have a hard time pronouncing things sometimes. My bad.
Hold on.
The trolls give me so much shit for it. I do my best. This one. So I haven't seen this one yet, but I'm going to.
Sands of Kalahara.
Kalahara. Well, I almost got it. Kalahara, yeah.
Yeah.
So I still need to watch this one because you suggested this and you said this is good. But I haven't bought Caveman yet. So yeah. But tonight's watches, you suggested Piranha. So I'm going to watch Piranha and then The Great Escape. And Vision said that one's great. He said he's watched that before, so I can't wait to watch this and this. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and you're going to see a lot of famous faces in The Great Escape.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, so it was funny, but man, I know why you didn't prepare me. Because there was the most funniest...
There's no real way of describing it without spoiling something.
Yeah, it was one of the weirdest films I've ever seen. And the
best way to describe it is, it was an acid trip at the time.
It was literally like someone got drunk, Am was on acid. Am was a sex fiend, crazed maniac, and said, "Let's write a script." Pretty much. Like
Jane Fonda to do it.
Was she really a porn?
She was a sex symbol.
Was she? But yeah, she was a sex symbol. But was she a porn star in the 70s, or was she just an actress?
No, she was an actress. She's the daughter of Henry Fonda and sister to Peter Fonda.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. Yeah, I know who those people. Okay, all right. Yeah. I didn't know that she was. I mean, she's hot, so I understand why she was a sex symbol. I mean, she's pretty damn hot. I mean. She also
was known for being anti-Vietnam.
Oh, was she?
Thing. She got the nickname of Hanoi Jane.
Oh, okay. Oh, so she didn't like well, no one likes war, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
No one likes war. I told the fans when I started watching MASH, there's two best things about war. When a war finishes, that's the best thing. Or the second one, when you don't even have to start a war. Those are the two things about a war that's great.
Exactly.
So, one, if you don't have to start a war, that's 10 times better. Or when a war ends, that's the second best thing. So, yeah. All right, well, I'm going to get back to the chat because I need to catch up with the chat. But, man, thanks for that suggestion because it was funny as hell. But, like...
I'm glad you enjoyed both of them.
And I'll be honest, the sex world that she's at, it wasn't even pleasurable. Like, I wouldn't want to be in that world. Like, there was some things that I was like, oh, yeah, like, that lady's hot. I would totally bang her. But all the other stuff, like, the woman hoisted up by ropes and chains and whips, and the lady, like, yeah, I'm going to burn your legs. I'm going to burn your feet. I'm like, ow, ow, ow. That's not pleasurable. Like, don't set my leg on fire, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
and then
that's probably hurting that woman. I wouldn't do that anymore, you know?
And what did you think of the future sex about touching fingertips?
Well, I explained that. Like, she's mesmerized by, oh, you want me to do it the olden way? No one's done that for centuries. Okay, well, I've never done it that way, so let's do that. And then she's like, well, I could understand why historians said that it was very distracting, you know? I'm like, well, yeah, no shit. The reason why it's distracting is people love sex so much, so that's why it's distracting. Because it kind of takes some of the fun out of it. Wow, let me pop a white pill and put my hand up against it. That would suck. I'd be like, why even have sex? Like, oh yeah, let me pop a white pill and like, oh, let me put my hand up against somebody's. Oh yeah, it's so great. Like, was that good for me? Oh, it was really good for me. Was it good for you? Oh yes, it was. I'd be like, no, not really. Not at all. So yeah, I thought that was hilarious though. And then the one guy's like, no. Like, I want to try it with the pill. You know, that guy, you know, in the room filled with all that glass tubing. He's like, no. I've done, you know.
Of the resistance.
Yeah, he's the leader of the resistance, and he goes, no. And he says it like that. No, Barbarella. I've already done the old way. I got the white pills from the scientists. I've been looking forward to doing it this way. Give me a second. And he finds the white pills, and he pops the white pill so much. He's like, yeah, come on. Yeah, so she puts the hand, and they're all, like, discombobulating and shit, and then she takes the hand off, and then he's all like, hello? Can we get back to what's important? She's like, oh, yeah, my bad, and then she puts her hand back up. I was like, this is fucking hilarious. I was like, Dave pranked me. This shit was great. I was losing my mind. I was laughing hysterically, buddy. It was great. It's definitely...
Can you imagine if you actually did pot or something and watching that?
Oh, man.
Shit.
If someone did pot or acid and watched this, they would definitely have a trip. I mean, it's definitely...
tripping through the walls.
It's definitely a rare gem for the Fierce Man's movie collection. And I tell you what, whenever Halloween comes up again, I'm watching it again because it was hysterical.
Basically,
oh
if you're
man,
having a bad day, break out Barbarella, and if you get Caveman, you break out Caveman.
I was laughing my ass off.
Take a couple of shots of Crystal Skull.
Oh yeah.
And be like,
well, the thing is I was laughing. The thing is, I was laughing my ass off so much. I don't even need Crystal Skull vodka. It was that damn funny. I was losing it. It was hysterical.
That's why I suggest some of these movies as something that will take your mind off.
Oh, it was.
Your head off.
It was funny. It was definitely funny. Oh, man. Pixel says, Dave, you got to trip and watch Mandy and eat some peppers. I've been trying to find it. It's this Nick Cage movie where he has I think he has a job at an amusement park and he starts killing people or something. Pixels told me about it and it's on the list. I haven't found it yet. So
there's another one.
Because I love Nick Cage.
The Phantom of the Park.
The Phantom of the Park. Okay, cool.
Kiss. Kiss.
What is it?
And Kiss. You know the music group Kiss?
Yeah.
Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park.
Kiss meets the Phantom. Okay, I'll have to look it up.
It's a live action.
I gotta watch a trailer tonight. Pixel told me Lou Ferrigno is in a new horror movie, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, because he's got
that sounds evil.
Because he's got the muscles for it, you know, like.
Oh yeah.
Just because he can't hear, hasn't stopped him from having a great movie career. He was on a TV show where he was the neighbor of someone.
He was actually in NCIS.
Yeah, but what was the other TV show? He played himself. He played Lou Ferrigno, and he was the neighbor. And then he was on a sitcom. And what was that? I forgot what it was. You know what I'm talking about? The one guy had a wife, and then the other guy, the main guy, was like a delivery guy, and he wore like a brown kind of UPS delivery. You know what I'm talking about?
It sounds familiar, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
And he would literally come.
Almost like the King of Queens.
That's what it was. King of Queens. I think that's what it was. Yeah. And he was on that, and he played himself, just a funnier version of himself, and he was like the next door neighbor. And there's one scene where he's like, you know what? I'm getting sick and tired of this Incredible Hulk shit. Quit fucking talking about it. Quit asking me questions about it. Leave me alone. Yeah, I played the Hulk in the 70s. Who gives a shit? And he says something like that on that television show. And I've watched a couple episodes, and he's like, I love the Hulk, but I get sick and tired of Hulk questions. Leave me the hell alone. So yeah, it was definitely funny, buddy. I'm gonna let you go and get back to the fans, but definitely one of the most weirdest movies I've ever watched in my entire life. Thank God I watched it. I was losing my mind.
Oh, wait. Once I find it, I actually have a second copy of Phantom of the Paradise.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Jen wanted to know why I have two copies. The reason is I bought it, and I was going to watch it on 4K. And I don't know why, but
what?
Of Barbarella. And I'm going to give you the other copy. For some reason, when you get them on Blu-ray, for some reason they put all the bonus features on the Blu-ray, but they don't on the 4K, which is so weird. Because you would think they would put it on the 4K, you know, because
it would make sense.
Because it's the best quality. And I'm like, well, I love all the behind the scenes. I love how they made the film. And tonight, after I get done hanging out with Lantern, I haven't watched all the bonus features yet, so I'm going to pop this in and watch all the bonus features. The next watch, I told the fans I'm going to watch Piranha, because you suggested that, and then I found The Great Escape on my own.
Oh, yeah.
So those are the next two watches.
You showed it to me, he's like, yeah, get that. That's excellent.
Yeah, well, I heard of Steve McQueen, and I was like, oh, he's an old, like, action-adventure actor, and I said, my dad told me about him, and I said, I bet you this Great Escape will be a great film. I thought, oh, yeah, I'll get that and watch that for the fans. Visions told me, he's watched it, and he said, oh, yeah, that one's great. And then I said, hey, what do you think about Piranha? You're like, oh, fierce. Piranha's great. It's like one of those old monster movies, like kind of like Jaws. It's like the Piranha version of Jaws. And I said, oh, well, I love Jaws. Bam, I'm going to get Piranha.
In fresh water.
In fresh water, motherfucker. All right, well, I'm going to go, buddy. But thanks a lot for this.
Got some good sound effects.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm going to let you go, but thanks a lot for the suggestion, my friend.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
All right, I'll see you later. All right, bye-bye.
Catch you later.
Peace. So watch it if you'd like, because it's definitely a crazy movie. I forgot to write down softcore porn, because it is. So softcore porn. That's why Dave didn't say anything about it, because it's that nuts. It's pretty damn funny, though. Pretty damn funny. All right. Let me catch up with the chat. I didn't mean to get that far behind. I'm sorry. Let's see here. What was the last thing I read? The last thing I read was Vision saying, "Good grief, more coconut tonight, Fears." I've got one left, so now nothing left. But yes, more coconut because I ran out of fruit and vegetables. So yeah, I've only got carrots left. So yeah. Let's see. Glad for the bathroom. Oh yeah, Liz. Liz says, "What's up, Fears? Why would us ladies be offended?" Well, because Liz, there is one bad scene in it. Like, I actually got offended for you guys. Like, when she arrives, they don't say it, but obviously raping a man or raping a woman is terrible. And it's very graphic. Barbarella walks in the city of pleasure, and there's literally a woman laying in her own pool of blood. And there's a lot of blood for a 70s movie. And they imply it. All these guys are like, not standing near it, but like they're in the corner and they're like looking like, oh shit, like, are we going to get caught? And I was like, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. I'm like, you should never do that to a woman or a man because, you know, you hear on the news, men do get raped sometimes. It's more women though. And that's why I said women in the community would get offended by that scene. But Barbarella as a character, I don't think you'd get offended by her because she's a strong leading woman. So you wouldn't get offended by her, but almost every woman would get offended by that exact scene. That's why I told Dave that. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah. Liz says, "Howdy, Fears. Howdy, Lampy. Ringworm of the Foot." Let's see. Footworm. The Adventures of Footworm. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Bushwoman. Oh, yeah. She implies it. You don't see it, but it's implied. Oh, yeah. Stay Jolly. Yeah, I just threw on... I'm doing some laundry today, Tokes, and I just threw on my Stay Jolly shirt. Let's see. Yo, what's up, Zach? He says, yo, what's up, Zach? And then Vision says, incredible. What's up, Carly? She says, yo, what's up? And then, no, Mandy, his girlfriend gets killed by a cult. The amusement park one was, that's right, Visions. I'm sorry, Pixel. Excuse me. I'm getting tired. Yeah, because he did an amusement park one. What's the amusement park one called, Pixel? And I'll be honest, I watched Five Nights at Freddy. It was okay. It wasn't spectacular, but it was all right. It was all right. Let's see. Just relaxing and chilling, Carly. Nice. Hell yeah, Chad. Fears could be the king of the queens. I think it is. I think that's what he was on that TV show. So yeah. Today's an incredible day. Oh yeah. I caught up on some sleep today, Zach. So yeah. All right, let's continue on. All right, next. Let's see. I finished. Let's see. I did Barbarella. I finished this. I did Silent Running. I rated the Hulk. I rated this. I'm going to save MASH for tomorrow, my friends. I'm going to review this tomorrow. And there we are. So the next TV show that I'm watching is... Boom. So this, and then Ash, and then finishing Kung Fu. And then I'm going to get back to some Star Trek, because I haven't watched any of the Star Trek new episodes of the new series. I still need to finish. I finished Strange New World Seasons 1 and 2. I'm waiting for them to put Season 3 on Blu-ray or 4K. I need to finish Discovery. I need to finish Star Trek Picard. What's the other one I need to finish? Star Trek Picard, Star Trek Discovery. Star Trek Lower Decks. I got a lot of Trek coming my way, my friends. A lot of Trek. So, yeah. But that's the next show I'm going to watch. I've heard good things about it. I've heard bad things about it. Some people in the community like it. Some people in the community don't like it. I'll review each season, and I'll let you guys know what I think after I watch it. So, yeah. I was asked to be an extra in Five Nights at Freddy, but I turned it down because I had other projects lined up. Really, Zach? Oh, I would have done it. I would have done it. That would have got you some great exposure. Anytime, see, that's the exposure that Fears would like. If someone said, hey, Fears, you want to be in a commercial? Hey, Fears, like, you want to be in a movie? That's the type of exposure I'd like. So, yeah. Not some crazy video game about me, you know? So, yeah. So, yeah. Yes, it actually did Tokes, my publisher. Wow. Yeah, I would have, I'm telling you, Zach, I would have done that one. So, Zach, anytime you don't want any role for a film, pass it to Fear. Suggest my name, I'll be in it. So, yeah. All right, let's move on. So, I haven't done a quiz in quite a while, so let me close the book real quick. I'm going to do a quiz, and then, let's see, it's 7:49. I'm going to do the Valentine's Day quiz that I prepared, and then we're going to do Guess the Soundtrack game. So I'm going to play some soundtracks, and whoever, we'll play to 10. We'll play to 10 and see who wins. This is just for fun. We're doing Zach's trivia game sometime next week, and I'm not trying to throw Larry under the bus, but I'm going to call him out because he's full of shit. He contacted Zach, and he said, don't let Fears be the trivia host. He goes, he'll fuck it up for you. He'll talk over you, which is complete bullshit. I'm great as a trivia host. I just ask the questions. So, Larry, you're a fucking idiot. You've always been a fucking idiot. You always will be a fucking idiot. And your little devious plan is not going to work. You're not going to be on Zach's show, so don't even go there. And I'm going to be on there the whole time, so fuck you. And I am going to be the host. And yeah, your little bullshit plan didn't work, and you're full of shit. So, yeah, don't even go there. So the minute Zach told me about that, I'm like, oh, I know his little devious, plan. So, yeah. So, that's not going to fly. That's not going to work. I'm always 50 steps ahead of Larry. So, if he thinks that little bullshit plan's going to work, he's highly mistaken. So, yes. So, yep. So, yeah. So, I'm going to do a great job for Zach. Literally, it's Zach's show. I'm going to be like, Zach, you just tell me what type of questions to ask. I'll read the question of the movie trivia and the 80s and 90s trivia. And then we'll wait and see who wins. Because the Big Lantern poster is up for grabs on the Zach show. So, yeah. So Zach was a good friend, and he goes, Fears, I didn't respond to Larry. And I said, well, that's good, because Larry, even though Zach has nothing against Larry, Larry has something against me. So, of course, his little bullshit plan, he's going to contact Zach and say a bunch of bad things about me, because he's a fucking nutcase, and he's a psychopath, and he's going to try to ruin the show for me and Zach. I know exactly what he doesn't surprise me whatsoever. So the minute Zach said, I said, Zach, one, you know that's bullshit. I said, I was a great host. I asked the questions. I wait a couple minutes for the fans to respond. If they don't give it, I give them hints. I give them a couple of chances to guess the answers. If they don't guess it, then I finally tell them the answer and say, all right, nobody got any points. Let's move on. So I said, Zach, it's just him trying to get me to not be on the show and to get him on the show. And I said, it's not going to work. And he's like, oh, yeah, Fears. He goes, I know. He goes, that's why I didn't respond. And he goes, I wanted to let you know. I said, well, I appreciate you letting me know. And, yeah, he's full of shit. So, yeah, because I take great pride in any content that I made, And I always try to give the best quality. That's why he'll never be unblocked, because he's creating more drama. Him writing to Zach is going to create more drama. I know his little evil ways, So I was like, no, failed miserably. Yeah, that's not going to work. Nope. Yeah, you can fuck off and die, Larry. Yeah, so that's not going to happen. So I win again. Neener. I win again. So there it is. So not only am I going to be on the host, he's not going to be on the show whatsoever. So I win tenfolds over. So neener, Larry. There it is. All right, let's continue on. So I just wanted to crush that rumor to bed. Let's see. I was asking if I wanted an extra helping of mashed potatoes, and I said yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love me some mashed potatoes. Oh, yeah. Let me see here. Mm-hmm. That's right, Visions. He says, wow, Larry, wow. Again, he's just trying to cause more drama. More drama, more drama. Lark says, poop and fart. Yeah, this is true. Let's see. I'm going to catch up with the chat here. There should be like a ball you guys can pass to each other so there aren't 5 people talking at the same time. I mean, we'll figure out something, but I'm going to do my best not to talk over Zach. But I'm a fair game show host, and you guys know it. So him saying all that stupid bullshit to Zach, I read the question, and I wait for you guys to answer. And if you guys can't figure it out, I give you some hints. And if you still can't figure it out, then I say, okay, nobody won any points. I tell the answer, and then I move on. So it's just his devious plan to make everyone against me, Visions. That's his ultimate goal. He wants me to leave the community. He wants everyone to hate me because he hates me. I hate him, and he hates me. And that's just another one of his bullshit plans. Because I'm telling you, ever since I timed him out that first time, he's turned into a raving lunatic psychopath. You know it. I know it. Everybody in the community knows it. Literally, Yakov has said it to everybody. I know Larry's a psycho, Fears. You don't have to tell me. He's nuts. The guy is absolutely certifiably insane. So, yeah. I wish he would leave and never come back. Because if he thinks, and if you guys think that I'm unblocking him, it's never going to happen. If he makes 10,000 alternate accounts, I'm going to block every single goddamn one of them. So, he will not win. He will never win. And that's why I'm not going to Lantern Fest, because I detest Larry and I don't want to be around him. So, yeah. I hate his guts. End quote. That would be awesome. N4, Shut Up Museum. Let's see. Awesome. Fears always wins. I don't always win, but in this instance, I win because I knew exactly what he was trying to do. John is the most fair game show. Thank you, Tokes. I think I do a pretty good job. I mean, I didn't really care. It didn't really offend me. I was like, Zach, he's full of shit. Literally, like, I would be unfair if I rigged the game or I didn't give you guys enough time. I ask the question of whatever it is. I wait a couple minutes. If I know you guys are struggling, again, I give you guys some hints. I wait a couple more minutes, and if you guys don't get it then, I'm like, all right, well, nobody got any points that time. I tell you guys the answer, and then there it is. Excuse me for a second. Hey, Zach, I got to call you after this show, buddy, because I got an email, and I got some exciting news to tell you, Zach, so I'm going to give you a call right after this stream. All right, let's continue on. So let me pull up the Valentine's Day quiz, because I haven't done a quiz in quite a while, and I decided to bring it back. So I'm just going to pick one at random. So Valentine Day quiz. And let's see how well I do. Let's see here. Okay, let's do this one. Let's see how many questions. Oh, wait. This quiz already gives the answers. Hang on. Let me do another one. I gotta find one that... Can you beat the clock? Valentine's Day quiz from BuzzFeed. All right, I've never seen this one. Let's do this one. Think you know everything about Valentine's Day? We'll try the BuzzFeed quiz. All right, here we go. So, time limit, 1 minute per question, 12 questions. All right, here we go. Let's go. All right, see. Which Roman emperor is responsible for the execution of Saint Valentine? Oh, God. Oh, I'll have to take a guess. Oh, nope, I got that one wrong. Which winged child from Roman mythology is the son of Venus and the official mascot? Oh, that's, it's Cupid. It's Cupid. All right, I got that one right. In the 1840s came the mother of American Valentine. Okay. It should be this. Heart-shaped boxes of chocolate. Damn, I got that one wrong. About how many conversation hearts, sweethearts, are produced every year? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to guess 2 billion. Nope, it's 8 billion. I'm not doing good. In which country in Valentine? Let's see. I think it's Finland. Yep, got that one right. Which famous playwright? Got that one right. In Japan, what is the most? Damn, time's up. I didn't make it. So I didn't do very well. So I had a minute to answer all 12, and I missed the last one because I ran out, and I got 3 right out of 12. So I did pretty bad on that. But that was hard, though, because you get 1 minute to answer 12, and I don't know much about Valentine's Day. I know a little bit, but I got 3 right. And just so Larry and everybody will not think I'm lying, I'm going to take a photo of my score. So there it is. And I will show it to you guys. So I got 3 out of 12. Because I'm not trying to lie anymore, and you always have to back it up with evidence. So, time's up. On the right-hand side, it says you get 1 minute for 12. And look, hang on. Time's up, so I only had 1 minute, and I got 3 out of 12. So, I need to bone up on my Valentine's Day trivia. So there it is. BuzzFeed is the voice of a generation. Yeah, so 25%. I only got 3 right, so I did my best. I tried. Valentine's Day is one of my least favorite holidays. Mine too. I mean, unless you have a wife or a girlfriend or a significant other. Like, I already sent my mom a Valentine's Day card and my aunt because I love my mom very much. I wish Kate would give me her address, so it's Kate's fault if she doesn't get a gift because Valentine's Day is coming up and I've already tried to contact her a bunch of times. And either she's busy or something's going on because Jen said she's worried. And so I've tried to reach out, and I don't want to keep reaching out because I don't want to annoy her. So I hope she reaches out soon and gives me her address because, like, once Valentine's Day is over, Walmart and all those other shops take away all the candy and chocolate and flowers and all that stuff, and it'll be very hard. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind like ordering something for her, but it's a lot easier to go and get the chocolates from Walmart or wherever. So yeah. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see, where did I leave off? That would be awesome. And for Shut Up Museum. Oh damn, Zach. Don't tell Museum to shut up. Museum's great. Museum's our pal. I'm calling Zach right now. How dare he tell Museum to shut up? That little bastard. No, I'm just joking. Let's see what Zach's up to. Really, Zach? Really? Yo! Really? Tell a Museum to shut up? Unbelievable. You call yourself a friend? What the hell?
What do you mean?
I saw it in the chat. You said, shut up, Museum.
He was being rude.
What did he say?
Calling me a Pinocchio.
Oh, okay, I missed that comment. My bad. Yeah, but you can just...
You're still alive.
I'm still live. I have until 10 o'clock my time because Lantern's not going to go live until 10 o'clock, our time.
Oh, yeah.
He goes live at around 9 or 10, and, usually he goes around 10, so I got plenty of time. I was joking, Zach.
I know.
So I got an email. I got some very good news. I don't want to tell the fans yet, but I'm going to call you right after this.
All right.
You know that person that reached out to us?
Yeah.
He just reached out to me, so I was like, ooh, yeah. I'm like, I got to call Zach and tell him the good news. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I got some interviews lined up. I'm going to interview my good old friend. Have you ever heard of this guy called Billy Crank?
No, actually.
He is like the spitting image of a young Ernest P. Worrell, and I became good friends with him. And I've been wanting to do the interview for a while, and then we kind of lost touch with each other.
Yeah.
And then he added me on Facebook a couple of years ago, and we reconnected.
Oh, nice.
And he follows me he's got a bunch of followers on TikTok. I don't know, I think he's got more followers on TikTok than on YouTube, but he's got a fair, decent amount of followers like you and me do on YouTube. And he never got to be in an Ernest film, but he got to do some commercials with the director of the Ernest films, that John Cherry guy. And then John Kerry died, and he went to his funeral, and I was like, hey, man, I would love to watch all of your TikToks and all your YouTube videos, Billy, and kind of pick your brain and do like an official interview with him. So I got him. Then I'm going to interview your Home Alone Larry guy at some point this year.
Uh-huh.
And then I've got another big interview that is, hush hush to the fans.
Yeah.
That's going to blow their minds.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that interview, I have to really prepare, because I'd say the most I've ever prepared for an interview. I prepare for all of them, but the two biggest ones was when I interviewed that Dorothy girl, because there was a lot of information about her, and she was such a sweetheart, and she was so nice, and she was so kind, and so gracious with her time, and that was a pleasure. And I still keep in touch with her, and then I prepared a lot for her interview, and then I prepared probably the most for Donnie Dust.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has well, when I interviewed him, it was 10.2 million. I think he's up to, I haven't looked at his sub count in a while, but the last time I looked, it was up to 10.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's probably the most famous person I've ever interviewed on TikTok. There's been other celebrities that have been in movies that I've interviewed, like at the cons and stuff, but that's the most famous TikTok guy I've ever interviewed, ever.
Yeah.
So this guy, he's famous, but I don't know if he's famous as Donnie Dust, but this person's pretty fun, pretty famous.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, I can't go in there not prepared. So I'm gonna watch all of his videos on his YouTube channel. I gotta whatever websites I can find about him, I'm gonna read. And I already contacted him, and I've already asked him some pre-questions. Hey, do you mind if I ask about this? Do you mind if I ask about that? Is there any subjects that I can't ask about? Blah 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 blah. And he was very gracious.
Oh, nice.
So far, he hasn't said, oh, no, you can't ask me that. So far, he's been like, oh, I'm an open book. Go for it. And I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, cool. So should be a very interesting, epic interview. But I'm not telling the fans until I turn on Fears Man 26 and they say they see the interview.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And I wasn't trying to throw you on the bus. You said I could say Larry was up to his old tricks again, and I'm like, the fans knew he was full of shit. Tokes literally just said it in the chat a few minutes ago. Fierce, you're a very fair game show host. I said, yes, I am. I said, I know what he's doing. Larry doesn't like me. I don't like him. He wants everyone to hate me. He wants me to leave the community, when really, in actuality, eventually he'll probably leave, because nothing he can do can get me down. He doesn't have my number. I've blocked him. If he makes 18 million accounts, I'm going to block every single one of his alternate accounts. That's what Quentin did. Quentin did Quentin 100, Quentin 200, and Quentin finally walked away because I said, yeah, you're a fucking idiot, and I hope you die in a goddamn car wreck. And I blocked every single one of them. And I'll block every single one of Larry's if he and then if he gets smart, I'll just take his channel down. He makes another one. I'll just take that channel down. He will not win. So eventually, he'll either get sick of being ignored and walk away, or we don't have to wait. In a couple of years, when he gets older and older, he'll just die, and then it'll be hurrah for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, the minute you told me, I was like, I know exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to get Zach to say, oh, Fierce, you're not coming on the show. He's so desperate to get on my show, your show, anyone's show. He's making up bullshit. He's like, oh, God, I'm not on anyone's show. The only show I can get on is Lanterns,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I know exactly what this motherfucker. I'm 50 steps ahead of that motherfucker. So I'm like, no, your little bullshit plan's not going to work. I'm like, and that's why I'm saying whatever I want to say. I don't care if the fans tell him. I'm not afraid of that prick whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So the minute you said that, was I mad? No, I wasn't.
No.
I just said, oh, I know exactly what he's doing. I said very calmly, Zach, am I not fair? And then I listed the reasons why I'm fair. I said, if people don't get the answer right away, I give them a couple hints, and then I wait a couple minutes, and if they still don't get it, then I eventually tell them the answer and say, okay, nobody got any questions that time. Let's just move on to another question.
Yeah.
And since it's your show, I'm up for whatever you want to do. Like, you're going to be the host, but I'll be your co-host, and it's your show. We can talk about whatever you want, and then when we get to the trivia part, I'll be like, hey, Zach, what do you want me to do? I'm going to take over just for that section and be like, what questions do you want me to ask? Do you want me to ask me movie questions? Do you want me to ask 80s trivia questions, 90s? So whatever questions you want me to do, I'll look them up on the internet, and I'll just ask random questions, and whoever writes it in the chat first, boom, they're the ones, and I'll keep score. I'll keep score in the book, so it's 100% legit. Then no bullshit troll can be like, oh, Fierce cheated. You know, and I'll keep score, and then periodically I'll let everybody know here's what the score is, and I'll keep a tally like I always do, and it'll be 100% fair. And then whoever wins will get the big lantern poster. You'll sign it, I'll sign it. Lantern's already signed it. If LC wants to sign it, and Mike and other people want to sign it, we'll take it around to Dave and Tina and James. And we'll get as many people to sign it, and then you and me will mail it off to whoever wins. And that's pretty fair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
So I appreciate you telling me. So if he messages you any more stupid drama bullshit, just tell me.
All right.
Because I'll let you know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of shit.
All
and
right.
11 times out of 12, he's full of shit.
Yeah.
So just message me and be like, hey, Larry's up to his old tricks, and be like, okay, lay it on me, tell me what it is. And yeah, so I literally, I didn't throw you under the bus. I just said, yeah, I said Larry Zach already told me Larry's bullshit plan, and that's what it is. Because I was like, well, that plan is not gonna work on me or Zach. You know, like you'll always pick me because you're not friends with Larry. You're friends with me. You're friends with Dave. You're friends with Tina. You know. Larry's just some asshole online that we have to put up with, you know?
Yeah, in a way. I mean, I've never had a problem with him.
But
I don't want there to be any problem.
Yeah, but you're not really his. What I'm saying is you're more friends with me. You don't have a problem with him. That's fine. Yeah. But you're not really his friend. You're like, you just get along with Larry.
Right.
But you're not his friend. You and me are friends. I can't wait. Like, we're a good team. Anytime we vlog together, we get fucking magic together, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, and I can't wait until the whole gang gets together again, because when it was the whole gang, you, me, Mike, Tina, James, Dave, I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah.
But I also like to do those mini adventures when it's just you and me.
Yeah.
So you let me know, and we've actually got a little mini adventure, just you and me, coming up next week that I haven't said shit to the fans, but I just said, hey, me and Zach have got a mini adventure. That's all I said. Because once they find out about this, oh my God, it's going to be epic.
Oh, yes, it is.
So don't say shit to them, no matter how much they, ask and prick, and, because they'll be like, oh, we got to get it out of him. Don't say shit. I've already told them, hey, this is all you get.
Yep.
And you're not getting anything else. Because I like to surprise the fans as much as Tina and Dave. Tina and Dave like to surprise the fans. You like to surprise the fans.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if they knew everything, then I'd be like, well, then why watch? You got to surprise them every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's being a good host. So,
yeah. I
appreciate you telling me all of his stupid bullshit. So, hopefully he won't even watch that day, because he's not coming on.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to watch or not.
Well, now that he knows that his bullshit plan failed, he won't watch, because I'm going to be, I always try to be the best host I can. Like, all those trolls are like, oh, Fears rigged it. I'm like, no, you're an idiot. I didn't rig anything. I asked the question. They'll either get the question or they don't. If they don't get the question, I move on. If they have some trouble, I give them a couple hints. I wait a couple minutes. If they still don't get it, like I said, I give them a couple hints. If they still don't get it, then I'm like, all right, guys, you're having a hard time on this. Bam, let's just move on.
Yeah.
And then I move on to the next question. And if we play to 10 or 20 or whatever, I think we should play for higher stakes, though, because it's the biggest lantern poster. So, like, at first
lantern posters at stake.
like the biggest one, the big one. Like, it's literally like it's literally like that tall and about that wide. So
Yeah.
So, like, the first few times I played to like 5 or 6, then I played to 10. Then the medium poster I played to 20. Someone suggested 100, but that may take a long. I think we should play to 50.
Okay.
Because 50 wouldn't take too long, but 100 points would take a long time. So I think if we play to 50, or maybe even 40. 40 or 50. I'll let. It's your show, so I'll let you decide. But I wouldn't play to 100. That would take a long time.
Okay.
So you decide on the day if we're playing to 40 or 50. I'm up for whatever.
Because I'm just going to review the 1964, the tribute thing, very quickly.
Oh, damn!
And then we're going to move right into it.
Okay, yeah, so I'll let you review that by yourself, and then as soon as you're done reviewing that show that you and your son went to, throw me the link, and I'll come in.
All right.
Because I'm like, well, I wasn't there, so I shouldn't be on camera for that. I'll let you come on by yourself, and then you interview the Beatles show that you and your son went to. The minute you're done, throw me the link, and then I'll throw the link out to Dave and Tina and, everybody else.
Okay, because as I said, it's only going to be like 5 minutes of a review, because I have yet to edit the interview and bring it out, because I gotta, as a matter of fact, that reminds me, I need to message Mark Benson tonight and let him know that my fans are like highly anticipating the interview.
Yeah,
so I need him to get,
because I want to see it. Because even though I wasn't there with you, like, my dad got me into the Beatles. My dad loved the Beatles. My dad loved Elvis. He loved the Rolling Stones. He loved Hootie and the Blowfish. Like, my dad got me into a lot of music.
You gotta hear me sing Hootie and the Blowfish at karaoke.
I can't wait.
Rucker.
That was one of my dad. It wasn't my dad's favorite. It was one of my dad's favorite. My dad's probably all-time favorite. It's a split between Elvis and probably Hootie and the Blowfish. I don't know. I don't know if he would pick between those. I'm trying to think how he would answer. I think he would say both, because he loved them both. He loved Elvis movies and he loved Elvis like songs.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think it would even be hard for him to guess. And he listened to a lot of Hootie and the Blowfish, but he liked other bands. Like, he liked Rolling Stones and Metallica and AC/DC and Aerosmith and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I just wanted to make sure that everything was good, buddy. And I was just joking around about you in museum because I didn't see that thing that he said about. Why do you call you Pinocchio?
Because he's joining in with all that shit about trying to make me out to be a liar again.
Oh, God, here we go. Oh, they're bringing that shit back again?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I don't care, though. That's why I just said shut up.
Yeah, but you haven't lied about anything in a while, so why are they bringing that? I don't get it. I stay out of...
I'm lying right now because I'm in bed, but...
Yeah.
Other than that, no.
Well, I don't know. Every couple of weeks, I guess the trolls just get bored. Like, oh, Zach's lying again. I'm like, about what? He hasn't lied about anything in a while.
The thing is, they're trying to push my buttons. They
Oh,
fail
okay.
to realize that I don't let shit like that fucking bother me anymore.
Oh, okay.
So they're just wasting their time.
Because I was like, if you lied about something, like, that's news to me. I'm like, I didn't know you lied about something new or whatever. I was, okay.
No, because Steve Joyner, Eddie Deazen's publicist, who
Yeah.
my publicist, because he saw I had talent and
Yeah.
I had a lot of charisma and stuff.
By the way, I would have done that movie. I would have done that movie.
Hold on. He told me that they were auditioning for Five Nights at Freddy's, but they were also looking for extras.
Yeah.
And I said, well, get me the information and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, well, here's the information, but I need to talk to you about this, Zach, because they're not paying their extras. And you're talented enough, you should be paid for it. So should I, do you want me to contact them and say, hey, my client would love to be part of the movie, but as your manager, I will let them know that you will not do this part unless you're paid at least something.
I just popped my finger and it was loud. Damn.
Oh,
I was listening, but I popped my knuckles and I didn't expect it to be that loud. So
it's all good.
I have a question. Is the real reason why you didn't do Five Nights at Freddy's you don't like the game, you never heard of it, and you didn't want to be in it?
No, it's because all my business deals went through Steve, my publicist. Nothing could be approved. I mean, he would ask me if I was interested in doing things and stuff, but he would always. But as my business manager, my publicist, etc., he was in charge of making the final decisions for me. But in this case, he just advised me because I was going to take the part. But then he advised me and said, Zach, look, as a professional publicist, I want to let you know that you have a lot of talent, okay? I don't want you to be wasting your time over this if they're not.
See, Zach, no offense to your publicist. If Fears ever became like a movie actor, I would not let a publicist determine which roles. If Fears wants to do the role, Fears will pick the role. You know, if I don't want to do the role, then I'd be like, hey, whoever my publicist was, I'd be like, hey, I'm not doing it, you know?
Well, it wasn't that either, John.
Okay, that's good. Because, like, you're the actor, Zach. You're the actor. Like, you either want to do the role or you don't. If you don't want to do the role, you say, you know, thank you very much. It's not really my type of film. You move on to the next one. If you want to do it, you're like, hell yeah, sign me up. It's your decision. Don't let anyone say you don't want to do it. Like, that's like saying, hey, Fears, you want to be on The Walking Dead? No. Of course I'd want to be on The Walking Dead.
Well, because it's also because they wanted me to have to fly out to location myself. They were not going to fly me out there.
I mean, to get your foot in the door, I would have invested in a flight. That's just me.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna. I mean, and also it was only maybe like for a walk by scene where somebody walks.
Hey, you're in a film. Like, now I will be honest, because I watched Five Nights at Freddy, and then me and my friend Sam, I played the video game. I almost slept through that. It was so damn boring. I actually enjoyed the movie over the video game. Sam tried to get me into it. I'm like, you're just sitting at a desk, and then occasionally something weird comes across a screen, and you see a bear here and there, a robotic bear. I'm like, this ain't my type of video game. I'm like, why people? I was like, why people think this is a good game baffles me. It was so damn boring. At least there was action in the movie. I watched the movie and I'm like, well, even though I don't like the video game, I'm like, yeah, the movie's all right because things actually happen. And right away when the kid not the kid, he's like a teenager or young college kid. He gets the job as the security officer. It was relatable because I've been many nights as a security guard just sitting at a desk, not doing anything, or fumbling through my phone, or I was so bored one day. I had an older computer. Back in the day where it had a DVD player built in, and I would just bring like Star Trek episodes and just put the Star Trek episode, insert the disc in, and I would watch old Star Trek episodes throughout my shift because I was so damn bored.
Yeah.
So it was relatable. I was like, well, like, it's kind of enjoyable. And then in the movie, there's actually action. But the video game, it's shit. So if someone offered me that as my first role, I would probably turn it down too. But like, if it was something exciting and something that I liked, like, hey, Fears, you want to do an episode on the 4th season of, Star Trek Strange New Worlds? I'd be like, hell fucking yes. And if they said, well, there's one problem, Fears. You got to fly yourself out. I'd be like, well, I'm going to catch the next flight out. Peace, deuce. I'm going to get off the phone. I'm already going to buy my ticket. And I'm already there,
Yeah, it's if I had the money to buy the plane ticket, I would have.
Yeah. Well, could you have asked your girlfriend, though? Or like a friend?
No, I would. No, I had other fucking things lined up.
Oh, so you had many projects. Okay.
Yeah.
So what else?
I was doing interviews on podcasts.
Oh, okay.
I was being interviewed, and I had another project going on that Eddie Deason and I were working on together.
And dude, that guy's cool, man. I mean, he's been in War Games with Matthew Broderick. He's in Grease 1, Grease 2. He was in, what was that Christmas movie? He voiced a character in
Polar Express.
I liked him in Polar Express. Then he did so many like cartoon, like he did a couple voices. Yeah. He did a couple voices in Inspector Gadget. He did what was that other cartoon character he played?
Mandark.
Yeah, that and
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, he did a whole bunch.
Man, Carly's going nuts in the chat.
What, against you?
Yeah, she's like, Zach, what's your imaginary publicist's name?
Oh, damn.
She's gone nuts.
Yeah. Hey, did you see those incredible farts that I uploaded? They were pretty hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Here's another one, Zach. And, oh, yeah, there's another one.
Oh, I heard that.
Did you hear that one? That was a nice one. That was a juicy one. Damn. I'm telling you, man, it's all from that cheese pizza last weekend and all the greens I've been eating, man. Greens make you fart a lot. So, Bukaki sent me 2 of them. Hopefully, Bukaki or somebody on Discord will send me a couple, because I think that's the 3rd fart I've done of the night.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to get off here and start the game and all that. But thanks a lot for telling me all of his stupid bullshit. And just keep me.
I told Lantern to tame his lady.
Wow. Did you?
I said, tame your lady, Lappy.
Oh, damn. Well, just keep me apprised, because now that he knows that his bullshit plan failed, he's going to write you and do another bullshit plan. So keep me apprised of all of his stupid bullshit.
Yep, I will.
All right, buddy. Well, I can't wait for all of us to hang out again. And I've been lazy again. I need to get back on the old edits because I've almost got a video prepared, but I've been doing more streams lately. So I need to find a balance of like streaming some nights and editing some nights, because I was doing good on getting back to like the old videos up.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of paused again, so I need to get back at it again. So, yeah.
Damn. Yeah, you got to get back into that stuff, man.
Oh, I will. Because the fans deserve it. I want all that stuff up by the end of this year. So, next year, it can be just a clean slate and more new adventures. Like, new footage,
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, and quit lying, Zach, because the fans hate that, I mean, come on.
I'm not lying. Shut up.
Oh, you're lying. You're a Liomatic 9000.
Oh, shut up.
No, I'm joking, buddy. I'm joking. I joke.
Down to Carly's level.
The what's up?
Now you're stupid down to Carly's.
No, I'm not. Whatever. No, I'm not, buddy. I'm just joking.
I know.
I can't call you a liar because I've lied in the past, and I'm trying not to lie anymore. So, I mean, I was just playing around. All right, I'll let you go. But hey, enjoy the rest of your time with Liz, and tell her I hope she has a safe flight back whenever she leaves.
I sure will.
All right, and I'm glad you guys got some hangout time in.
Oh, hell yeah.
And since Valentine's Day is coming up, I'm telling you, man, you should get all dazzled up. Like, you wear a nice shirt and tie and like a suit, and have her wear a nice dress and take her out on a nice dinner, man. Like, that would be cool. Yeah.
We're talking about it.
Okay, good. All right, cool. All right, man, well, I'll see you later.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Peace.
All right, peace. I didn't mean to talk that long. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. All right, let's continue on. Let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see. Sorry, can't be extras on film. Okay. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Tokes, because I am pretty fair when I do my game show. See, you can relax now, Lampy. You don't have to worry about Fears running your streams now. Zach's letting him run his. Again, Liz, I don't really agree with that. I'm running not Zach's show. I'm running... He asked me to be the game show host. So I will, but I'm not going to run Zach's show, like his entire show. And it's whatever, and I'm being honest, it's whatever Zach wants. I'll be like, Zach, what type of questions? How do you want me to ask the fans? All that. So, yeah. Let's see. Walter says, let me see here. Oh, I lost my spot. Hang on. Man, the chat's going nuts. Oh, man, I'm so far behind. Let's see here. Lappy, start your music now so it'll be over, and panel time you can start by the time Fears ends. Well, I'm going probably till... 9 or 10, probably at 10. So, yeah, Lampy can start. I'll probably end it like at 9:50. It's 8:27. I ate chicken chunks too soon out of the air and burnt like the roof of my mouth. Oh, that sucks, Visions. Can the Lantern stream be named after that tonight? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, burning the top of your mouth sucks. Oh, man. Well, I hope you're all right, Visions. So yeah. Well, I've already explained it enough, Tokes. So I'm not. I mean, if you didn't get it the first time, let's see. Does Zach sell the giant card magnets? Anyway, let's see. Oh no, he's not, Carly. Larry is not a good man. I'm sorry. You guys will never get me to believe that ever in a million, billion, trillion years. Larry is not a good man. He's an evil shit, and he always will be. So you can say it till Fears is blue in the face. Larry's evil. He always will be evil. So yeah. Sounds like this is going to be epic. Oh, it's going to be epic, Liz. When you find out who I'm interviewing, like the Billy one, he's been my friend for a while, and he's the Ernest. He does a bunch of Ernest impressions. That's going to be a good interview, but also this surprise interview. I can't believe the guy even said yes. Like, and he said that he liked my content. He goes, Fears, when you reached out to me and he checked out some of my content, he goes, I haven't watched all of your content, but the content I liked. He goes, I thought the lives are pretty funny. He goes, I liked your vlogging technique. And I said, oh, wow. Thank you, man. I said, that's big praise coming from you. And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, I haven't watched everything, but the stuff I watched, pretty solid, Fears. And I was like, wow. Hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. So hang on to your hats. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. So, but I can't tell you guys. Vision says Elvis pencil, Elvis CD, Elvis dancing book, Elvis movie. You own all this stuff, Visions? Nice. Zach says, I'm sorry, Carly says Zach is lying per usual. I don't know if he's lying. I don't know if he's lying or not. Elvis in the studio, Elvis glasses, Elvis in Hawaii, Elvis sideburns. Oh yeah. He had them long. Visions. They were pretty long sideburns. Elvis, I have been to Graceland before. I've never went inside the house, but I've been to the gift shop with my mom and my dad, and then we walked on the grounds. But my mom and dad didn't want to. It was expensive to do the actual tour. But I went to the gift shop. I remember as a kid, and we took pictures. He has a stone. There's like a stone wall with it, like with a gate, and me and my mom and my dad, and my brother, we took a picture in front of the stone wall. And his Graceland mansion was in the back, Vision. So at some point, I would love to do the actual house tour. But I remember I went in that gift shop, and it was Elvis everywhere in that gift shop. And I think I bought a magnet or something back in the day. I don't know if I still have it. If I do, it's back in Missouri. So yeah, Elvis Graceland. Have you ever been there, Visions? Have you ever been to Graceland? It's pretty cool. That mansion's pretty sweet. You should show Zach your Harrison Ford audition and show Zach your talent, Fears. Harrison Ford? I've never done a Harrison Ford audition. I did a Star Wars audition, but I've never done a Harrison Ford audition. Elvis comb, Elvis hairspray, Elvis watch, Elvis empty box, Elvis ring. Damn, Vision, I didn't know you liked Elvis that much. He is the king. He is the king. Let's see. John has to love that Zach is such a top-notch bitch artist. It must feel good to have some of the weight lifted. Yeah. I don't like when people are going nuts on me or mad at me, Carly. But Carly, I'm back in good graces with the community because I apologized to Liz and I meant it. And I know you were quite upset with me, Carly. So yeah. Elvis has left the building. Elvis scarf. Damn, Vision, I didn't know you were a big Elvis fan. Okay. I mean, he is great. I do enjoy his songs. Elvis is going to the army. Let's see. Let's see. Toke says Elvis diapers. Oh, Lord. You guys are going nuts. Elvis toilets. Wow. I'm trying to skim through the chat. Oh, Lana wants a crown check. Okay, I'll do a crown check. Oh, that's probably why you're saying stuff, because Visions, you and Atlanta are always fighting for the crown. So in 8th place, it's N4. Liz is in 7th place. Tokes is 6th place. Mama Bear is 5. Pixel is 4. Lantern is 3. Museum is 2. And Visions coming in hot with that crown. So, Lantern, Visions is winning. There it is. Let's see. Get your girl in line, Zach. Start by getting her out of prison and her... Oh, Lord. I'm not going to read all that. Wow. Carly's going nuts on Zach. Zach, you were not kidding. You were not kidding. Well, I'm going to skim a little forward. I'm sorry if I missed anyone's comments because the chat is going wild. It's the only way I feel alive, Dave. What, by listening to Elvis? Wow. What is it with Visions hurting himself? I don't know. I'm telling you, Vision, stop hurting yourself. Because, man, when you cut into your hand, I was legit worried about you, buddy, as a friend. I was like, damn, that must hurt, you know? So, I'm sorry if I missed anyone else's comments. I tried to keep up. The chat was going wild, so... You need a nemesis, Fears. Otherwise, there's going to be sub-poor character development in the Fears show. Oh, I've already got some villains that I'm going to kill off, Museum. You know, in Fears, man. I'm killing off Larry. I'm killing off Moody. I'm killing off the Oracle of the Mockingbird. I'm killing all the Mockingbird characters. Instead of Horrible Harry, it's Horrible Barry. I'm killing all those. I'm killing all those guys off. So I've got tons of villains prepared for Fears, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish I could be the crown one. Well, Larg, you got to keep talking. You know, that's the only way to become the, the crown champion, you know. My skin is like paper. Yeah, but Visions. Like, dude, I appreciate your friendship. But you did not have to cut yourself. You're like, Fears, I went there. Like, I know you were trying to scrub off the hex. And I was like, look, to me, you know, the crazy shirts are down, which I appreciate. But I was like, you do not have to cut yourself. Please don't ever cut yourself again, Vision. Like, I was straight up legit worried about you, buddy. Because a lot of blood came out. And I was like, oh, shit. You know? So, yeah. Oh, damn. Zach's getting mad. He says, what the fuck is your problem, Carly? Oh, Lord. Not trolling is the perfect arch nemesis. I don't like to troll anyone. The only time I've ever trolled someone that's justifiable, because everyone agrees with me, I troll Pick Rob because he's a pedophile fuck, and I troll Zach because he's Pick Rob's butt buddy. That's justifiable because that's disgusting. And then I've trolled Larry obviously because I hate his guts, you know. But if I get along with someone, I've never trolled. I've joked around with people, but I've never done a roast stream and all that other stuff. Well, I guess what I did to Dan maybe is considered a roast stream. But I shouldn't have done that. Yakov's friend. I should have never done... Like, I roasted that guy for an hour or two. I thought about taking that stream down. I thought about it, because he got me so mad, and we didn't start on good terms. You know, because even though he was giving Yakov shit and busting Yakov's balls, he was also busting my balls, and I didn't know who that guy was. So, and then I took it a notch too far. I should have never made fun of his wife, because I've never met his wife, and that's why I apologized to his wife, and I was like, I shouldn't have went there. And now I regret saying all that crazy stuff against Dan, because I don't even know the guy. And now me and him will probably never get along, because the last time he was on Yak's show, he was like, Yak, you're trying to sell Fears to me. I'm trying my best. He goes, but Fears rubs me the wrong way. And he said a whole bunch of other stuff, and I was like, I blocked him a couple days after I did that roast on him, you know. So I'll probably never get along with that guy. It's best to just walk away. But yeah. Anyway. Choke says, blood for the blood guy. Yeah, but that was a lot, though. Like, I was legit worried about you, buddy. I was just like, but you said it's healing up quite nicely, so I was like, well, that's good. But, Visions, I'm here to tell you, as your friend, you don't ever have to cut yourself ever again, you know? And I hope you don't, because, man, I've never seen, that was like watching a horror movie in real life. I was like, I don't want my friend to hurt himself, you know? Like, but yeah. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Carly says, shut up, Chang. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Wow, the chat is getting hot tonight. Oh, my Lord. In Fierce's defense, wives are usually... Oh, no, I'm not going to say that, Carly. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that whatsoever, because I don't think that about Dan's wife, because I don't know her. So I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I feel bad for making fun of his wife, and that's why I apologize. So, yeah. No, that's not anything that I'm trying to do, N4. Don't even go there. So that's a lie. That's a lie. Let's see. Do you remember when you timed me out for saying Visions was in the chat? Yeah, I do, because he wasn't in the chat. You know, you were trolling. You know, I know you were joking, but yeah. Zach says, I'm not calling you a racist. It's just a racist thing to say. Oh, man. Zach and Carly are going nuts. Vision says you're welcome. Yeah, Visions, I appreciate it, but you don't ever have to cut yourself ever again. Please don't, you know. Let's see. Let's see. Lantern says, well, howdy, Jucifer. Lantern, you need to tame your girl, bro. She's trolling me. Tame? Oh, Lord. Zach, I would just ignore. Anyway, let's get to the game. Let's get to the game. So, let's see. It's 8:40. I got an hour left. So, let's play to about... I was gonna do this the soundtrack game to 20, but since it's almost Lantern's turn to stream, let's play to just 10. So yeah. Oh, I guess. Hang on. Is that Dan? He says, "Sorry, my man. You do what you want, but I'm not into all that gay nonsense. I'm out of here." All right, well, later, Dan. I was saying some nice things about you and your wife. I didn't say anything about it. I said I regret doing that roast stream. I just said I regret saying all that crazy stuff about your wife, and that's why I apologized. And I just told the truth, Dan. I just said me and Dan didn't get off on the best note, you know. So I didn't say anything bad about you, Dan. I said I wish we would have met on better terms. So I guess Mickey Bats is Dan's alternate account. Well, I'll tell you what, Dan. I will not block that one. I'll keep that one unblocked. And you're more than welcome to stay in the chat, or you're more than welcome to come next time. So, you can stay, you can leave. It doesn't matter to me, Dan. I want to try to get along with everybody, or as many people as I can. So, yeah. What game are we playing? Well, tonight's game was a suggestion from Meta. I needed one more suggestion, and it said, she said, you've already played movie trivia. She goes, why don't you do Guess That Soundtrack? So I'm going to play a soundtrack, and we're going to play to 10 points, or as many as we can. If we don't finish it in time, then we'll finish the rest another day, because I don't want to cut into Lantern's stream time. So, yeah. So hopefully we finish it. Oh, man. I don't know why Carly is so mad at Zach, but I'm telling you, Zach, the best thing to do is just ignore someone that's trolling you, because from past experience, the more they know it irritates you, the more they're going to do it. And Fears, I'm not lying about this, Fears sometimes is good at ignoring people, but sometimes people reel me in, and I haven't ignored them, Zach, and then I get all pissed off. So, if I was you, so I'm guilty as charged too, Zach. I know what Carly's saying is getting you mad. I would just ignore it the best you can, because I've done both. I can ignore it sometimes, but other times, when they hit you hard, Zach, and they know what buttons to push, it's hard to ignore it. I get it. I get it. So, yeah. Anyway. Well, I try my very best, Jucifer. I try not to react to the trolls, but again, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that too. So, yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. All right, so guess that soundtrack game. So for all you movie lovers, you'll love this. And for all you music lovers out there, Visions, Yakov, Zach, you guys will love this too. So guess that soundtrack. From the movies. And I've already got some prepared, because when Meta told me that idea, I was like, oh, that's a great idea. I'm like, I already know some soundtracks I'm going to play. Other soundtracks I'm just going to think of and just play them at random. But I've got like the first 5 prepared. So yeah, so guess that soundtrack from the movie. And again, if we don't finish it, we'll finish the rest either this weekend or Monday or whenever we can finish it. And I'm going to save this review for tomorrow. So yeah. Yeah. It's getting hot. I need to turn on my fan a bit more. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. And my knee just popped when I got up. That fucking hurt. Ah, I'm getting old, man. I can't believe it. I'm going to be 43 this year. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. Oh, I got up. I don't know if you guys heard, but this knee, I got up, and I went over there to turn on the fan more, and it popped. I heard it, but I don't know if you guys heard it, but man, oh man, oh man, it did not feel good. I was like, I'm getting old, man, I'm getting old. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Where did I leave off on the chat? Dagnus says, "Yo, hey Dagnus, you just made it in time. We're gonna play Guess That Soundtrack. So if you want to play the game, get on it. Is there a prize for this game? No, we're just gonna do it for fun, Jucifer. Because the big prize is the massive lantern poster coming in hot that we're gonna do on Zach's channel. So that's for a big prize, but." I think the next time I give out a prize, I think I'll put like $40 or $50 on a gift card, and whoever wins the game show, I'll mail that out to a fan. So I think something like that, $20, $30. I think that's the next prize up for grabs, my friends. Dana says, "What's up, Fears, man? Yo, what's up? It's been a good show tonight. A tiny bit of drama, the Larry crap, but not too much. Zach, unfortunately, he got a lot. My bad, Zach. I shouldn't have brought up... I was joking about the lying thing, but then I needed Zach to clarify. I was like, you haven't lied about anything, Zach, in a while. So I'm like, what the fuck are they on about? So, Zach, I'm sorry that Carly's going nuts on you. Sorry about that, buddy. Yo, what's up, Joey? Let's see. Dana says, what's up, chat? Let's see. I'm okay, Tina. I'm very strong. I have lots of blood. No worries. Well, that's good, Visions. And again, I wasn't trying to go on and on about it, but I was still amazed that you did that for me. You're like, Fears, I've tried to clean it 4 or 5 times. I can't get it off the desk. I'm like, well, it's dried blood. It's been there for, how long? Months. And I'm like, I get it, But then you're like, ugh. And I was like, dude. I'm like, you don't have to do that. But I appreciate it. So... that's friendship, though, buddy, to the core. And then you know what Visions would say? Visions would do his classic impersonation of me. Oh, yeah. Because you got that one down pretty good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, people are already starting to guess. Well, don't guess yet, because I've got... yeah. Vision says, wow. Oh, yeah. The next prize, I'm going to put either somewhere between $20 and $50 on a gift card. And whoever wins that, of whatever game we play, and I'll pick, it'll be either a trivia game where I ask questions or movies. I'm going to think of a new game. And, because you don't want to play the same game. I'll think of something new and we'll play. $20 a Subway card would be much appreciated. If you guys want me to do it for Subway, whatever, I'll think of something, and I'll let you guys know the next time we're going to play, for sure. Oh, yeah. So yeah, let's see. Carly says, Tina, are you mad at me? Why would Tina be mad at you, Carly? Let's see. You and Lantern will get a nice donation come Lantern Fest, which I'm going to try and my best to be there. I guessed all the answers first, though, so those points are mine. No, because I haven't played the first one. The person that gets the points is whoever guesses the soundtrack. I haven't even played one yet, Tokes. Now I'm ready. So I'm going to write down the answer first. So the first one... all right, so I already prepared this one. There'll be an overpriced movie prop replica at Lantern Fest. You guys will be there. I'm telling you, Visions, right now. If Larry's there, there's no chance in hell I'm coming. There's no chance in hell that I'm coming. No way. All right, let me pull up the soundtrack for the first movie. Yo, Fears, we're going to make Lantern and Carly Sunday's trivia winners by default. No, we're not, Zach. We're going to play it fairly. Whoever gets to 40 or 50 points, whichever you decide, they get the Lantern poster. Because where's the fun in that? I want to see who actually wins. All right, here we go. Let me find the song from this movie. Okay, so I've got the first one. So guess what movie this song is from. All right, here we go. Here's the first one. Oh, wait, hang on. All right, hang on. Fuck you, ads. All right, here we go. Guess this. I started with an easy one. All right, I'll give you guys a hint. Oh, there you go, Visions. Visions got it. A Christmas Story. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Jucifer got it. It was between Jucifer and Visions, and I had to minimize the soundtrack, so I misread it by accident. Jucifer's on the board. Jucifer got it, so Jucifer is on the board with 1 point. So Juice. But Visions, you were right there. I thought you got it at first. All right, so Jucifer, 1 point. Jucifer went to film school just like me. Dude, you know your shit. I'm telling you, man. Jucifer may be a bigger movie master than me. I'm not kidding. Jucifer says, Fears, I'm unbeatable. I mean, so far, Visions has won a lot. Magic Mike won one time. And Jucifer's won one time, because next week, buddy, I'm sending your Lantern poster out, and I'm going to sign it, and I hope you love it, Jucifer. So, from the host with the most, I hope you enjoy that Lantern poster, and Jucifer, when you get it, I want you to send me a photo of you framing it, and you putting your Lantern poster on the wall. So, the minute you get it, because I've got your address, and I'm not going to give it out to anyone, but the minute you get it and you frame it, I want you to send me a photo on Discord. I want to see it, buddy. All right, Jucifer with 1 point. Number 2. What was the other one I had? I have that one planned. The next one I have planned, let's see. Okay. This one's a little harder. I know someone will get it, but this one's a little harder. I'll give you a hint. Oh, no, wait. No hints. I'm not going to get this. I'm going to make it harder. No hints this time. You guys just have to listen to the music. So that, because I like to change up the rules, So this time, no hints. If nobody gets it after a couple minutes, then I'll just move on and I'll tell you guys the answer. Because music, you guys have to listen to it. And I'm like, well, if I say a hint, then I want to make it harder. I want to make it challenging, for the fans. All right, so I've got the next one prepared. Vision says, wow, he's juiced up. That he is. I want to see Fierce play Dance Dance Resolution. I could do that if you want. Okay, let's see here. What's the next one? All right, let's see here. Let me find it. Oh, if I could type. There we go. All right, here we go. I hope every single time it doesn't play those ads, because, Lantern, I get it. I would love for the video just to start and you guys hear the music, but then, I'm telling you, Lantern, then you gotta listen through the fucking ad, and I try to skim through the ad, and then it plays the song. So if the ad plays, just give me a second, but here we go. Hopefully it plays it instantly. Here we go. Here's the next one. Go. Tell me what movie it's from.
We all do it.
And I knew it was going to play a fucking ad. Hang on.
Even crazier is that folks stick with insurance that keeps them waiting.
All right, here we go. Here it is. Juicer got it. Home Alone. Man, he's coming in hot. It's the Home Alone theme song, because there's a lot of music. That's the theme song of the whole movie. Then they've got a song for just the bad guys. Then they got a music whenever Kevin sets up the traps. I mean, they got a lot of music in that. So the sound, there's a bunch of it. So that's just one of those. I'm picking the songs off the soundtrack. I literally just wrote in Home Alone soundtrack, and then I just picked one of the songs. So, Juicer got it. All right, so Juicer's 2 for 2. All right. Next one. The next one, I'll do more of an easier one. So, the next one is not a Christmas movie. Let's see here. Okay. See, there's a lot of music in this movie, but I don't care. There's a lot on this soundtrack. There's a lot in this movie. There's a lot of music in this movie. So I'm just going to play one of the songs off the soundtrack, but I want the exact film. So this one that I'm playing right now, it says such and such, that's the movie, soundtrack. I'll give you the year, 1980. That's the year that this soundtrack and this movie was made. All right, here we go. So I'm just going to play one of the songs off the soundtrack. Here we go. So, let's see here. Hang on. Okay. Oh, hang on. Jesus, YouTube is fucking touchy. God damn. All right. Here we go. So just tell me what what movie this song is from. So the hint, I'll give you some hints. I'll give you guys the year. I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna retract my previous statement. It would be hard without any hints. So, I'm just gonna give you the year. There's a lot of music in this movie. A lot. I mean, a lot of it. And the hint is it was made in the 1980s. So here we go. So what movie is this from? harder. Juicer got it. Empire Strikes Back. You guys knew I was going to do that one. It's my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. It's the darkest one, too. No, I am your father. That's not true. That's impossible. Search your feelings. You know it be true. No! That's right. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, yeah. All right, Juicifers with 3. All right, here we go. I'm going to make, let's see. Okay. So, what was the other one that I had planned? Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna play the song, but I want you guys to guess the movies, not the movie. I want you guys to guess the movie scene that this song comes into play. So guess the movie scene that this music is from. So I'm gonna make it a little bit harder this time. All right, here we go. So guess the actual scene. Because in this movie scene, there's a lot of music. I want you guys to guess the scene from this movie. So not the movie title. Explain the movie scene that this music is in. All right, here we go. This scene freaked me out as a kid, man. Literally, I would watch, when I was a kid, I watched it like this. Because this scene freaked me out. Oh, you're so Juicifer, you're so close. You're so close. It's in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, but where? What scene? What scene? I thought Visions would have already had this by now. Oh, I'm telling you, it's between Visions and Juicer. You guys are so close. You guys are so close. It's from Pee-wee, but it's not that scene, Visions, and it's not that scene, Juicifer. Oh, Zach got it. The Clown Hospital. That's right. Zach got it. Zach got it. You know where he has that dream, and then Francis is the devil, and then all those clowns come out, you know, in that big hospital, and they take all the stuff and put it on the gurney and all that. That scene freaked me out as a kid. So Zach with 1 point. There you go. There it is. So Zach's on the board with 1 point. And again, that is the only time. That's the only time. Did you, Carly? Hang on. No, you said Gremlins. Hang on. Hang on. Did Carly say it first? Hang on. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Let's see. No, you said Gremlins, and then Juicifer said Breakfast Machine. I said it's from that movie, but it's not that scene. And then you said Breakfast Scene. Vision said Pee-wee and Francis's house. Dinosaur bike eating scene. And then you said he's masturbating in the theater, and I was like, don't even go there. And then Zach said Clown Hospital, and I was like, that's the correct answer. So yeah. You did not say it first. Zach said it first. Zach said it first because that's not the right answer. So Zach said it first. So yeah, Zachary, you need to get Liz on panel Sunday. It would be nice to meet Liz, Zach. That would be cool. Yo, what's up, Adam? So Zach with 1 point. All right. Let's see here. Let me come up with the next. Yeah, that's the only time, because whenever I was a kid, normally clowns never scared me. Because I remember I went to a carnival that my mom and dad took me to, and whenever I was a kid, there was so many Johns in our family. Like my grandpa was John, I'm John, my dad's John, my uncle's John. If someone said John, all three of us would turn. So my mom and dad called me Johnny when I was a kid. And I remember this clown came up, and I had a name tag on because everyone wore name tags at this carnival. And he was like, "Hey, Johnny, how's it going?" And I just went, "You're hilarious," and I walked off. So clowns have never scared me. But that scene, whenever I was a kid and I saw those clowns bust out of that ambulance and took Pee-wee's bike, for some reason, it just always scared me as a little kid. So I would watch that scene like this, like through my fingers. I don't know why that scene freaked me out. And then Francis as the devil, I don't know, it just freaked me out. Now I watch it as an adult, and I'm like, I can't believe that scene scared me as a kid. So yeah, but I mean, I saw, I don't know, Pee-wee when I was 5, 6, 7, whatever, whenever it was when I saw that movie. So it kind of freaked me out. But now that scene's one of the most hilarious scenes out of the movie. So, I don't know. Things get you scared, when you're a little kid. So, yeah. Let's see. Thank you, Museum. I would love a 24-hour Fear stream. His 11-hour Johnny 5 stream is an all-timer. Yeah, I took that down, though, Adam, because I should have never got that mad at a stupid Lego build. So, yeah. But, yeah, one of these days I would love to do a longer one. It just sucks. It just sucks that YouTube does not allow you to stream as long as you can and have it saved. Like, the most you can do, technically, is 12 hours all the way through, right? But if you go over like 12:01, then YouTube doesn't allow you to upload it. So you'd have to do it like a 24-hour stream in 11-hour increments. Like, so you do 11 hours. Like, I would probably stop at 11 hours and like 50 minutes or, something before 12 so I could save that one. Then I'd take like a 10, 20-minute break. I'd start it and finish the rest of the 24-hour stream. You know what I'm saying? But YouTube should change it. You should be able to go as long as you want. Like, if someone wants to stream for 3 days in a row, let them. I seriously doubt YouTube will ever change that. They should. They should change it. I doubt they ever will, though. But you never know. They may. They may. All right, next soundtrack. Let's see. Here we go. This is a harder one. All right, here we go. So guess the movie. Guess the movie from this movie. Here we go. Oh, hang on.
Yeah. With a custom workout plan to refine your routine.
All right, here's the next song. Guess which movie?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little harder. But I love this movie. It's fantastic. So just keep listening.
I woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in. I found my mind in a brown paper bag, but then I tripped on.
Oh, Vision's got it. Big Lebowski. All right, so Visions is officially on the board. Okay. I love. Let me explain something to you. My name is not Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's what you call me. Either that or his dudeness or El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing. And he's like, "Are you employed, sir?" employed? And then he's like, hey, listen, man, I'm not trying to scam anyone, you know? Yeah, man, that rug really tied the room together. Did it not? Fucking A, it did, you know? And he just keeps going on and on and on about his fucking rug. And he's like, no, I'm saying Woo peed on my rug. You know? Yeah, man, that rug really tied the room together. And then he's like, forget it, Donnie, you're out of your element. Jeff Lebowski, the millionaire. That's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting. Then he's like, that guy, he goes, I could find this guy. I could find this fucking Lebowski guy. He's the motherfucker that should compensate me for the fucking rug, you know? And, you know, his wife's out going all around, owes money all over town, and they pee on my rug. That's right, dude. They peed on your fucking rug. Peed on my fucking rug. I love it. I love it. That is amazing. All right, so Visions with 1 point. Visions with 1 point. All right. If you guys have never seen that movie, you guys need to. So, yeah. Oh, I would just ignore him, Lark, because I ignore him. That's why I have Larry blocked, because Fears. I know you can't see him, but Larry Tate keeps talking crap in the chat. That's all he does. It's just this. He's an old, angry, psychotic man that's just all this. And I'm zero afraid of him. I'm telling you, Larry, you can talk shit all you want, but you're never getting unblocked, because you are one crazy motherfucker. So, yeah. So you can chat it up, Larry, but I wouldn't get mad, Lark. I would not get mad at him whatsoever, because I am not afraid of him whatsoever. I just don't want to be around him because I detest him. I hate his goddamn guts. That's why I don't even humor him and be in the same podcast with him, because I hate his goddamn guts. So, yeah. So there it is. So I would not let him. I would not let him get you mad, Lark. So yeah. I keep slipping into Fears-isms during my stream. Oh, go for it. Go for it, Adam. Use the Fears-isms if you want. Go for it. You're supposed to respect your elders. I don't respect Larry whatsoever. I think he's a fucking douchebag. So I normally respect my elders, but I cannot respect a psychopath that's made fun of me continuously and that gets his kicks by tormenting my life and literally harassed me for 6.5 months and left me a voicemail every single day and said the most wildest shit. You know what I'm saying? So he'll never get unblocked. I don't care what he does. And then him scheming and, talking behind my back, talking to Zach, saying, oh, he shouldn't be on, your show. None of your little bullshit little schemes are going to work, Larry, So you guys can try your little heart out, but I'm telling you, when I say I'm done with someone, I'm done. He's never getting unblocked. So, yeah. And I've already wasted enough energy talking about him tonight, So I wouldn't let him get you down, Lark. So, yeah. All right, let's see. Next soundtrack. So, let's just act like he's not even here. There you are. All right, let's see. I had one more planned, too. Let me see. I'm looking at my cheat sheet that I wrote up for tonight's game. Okay. Here we go. This is the last one that I prepared. All the other music, I'm just going to look up. Okay, there we are. So, there's a lot of music in this one, and I'm just going to play just one song off the soundtrack, because there's many on the soundtrack. And you guys just guess the movie. So, and there's a famous song in this movie, and I cannot play that one, because you guys will get it right away. So, I'm going to play one of the ones that's not too recognizable from this movie. So here we go. So guess which movie this is from.
I was deprived of a young girl's dream.
Looking for the movie.
By the cruel force of nature from the blue. Instead of a night full
Nope, it's not that. It's not that, Visions.
All I got.
Oh, Jucifer got it.
Running.
Jucifer got it. So Jucifer's up to 4 points. And again, we'll continue this show because it's 9:13. I'm probably going to end my stream at like 9:30, 9:40. So Lantern can prepare because Lantern's going live at 10 my time. So I don't want to impede on his stream time, but it's been a great show, guys. So whatever we don't finish today, I got the score right here. Guess that soundtrack from the movie, and we'll continue it tomorrow or Saturday or whenever we get around to it. So yeah, all right. Next soundtrack. Here we go. Now I'm just gonna pick random movies. Here we go. Because those are the only ones I have prepared. Excuse me. All right, let's see here. Let me just click on one, and then I'm going to play one from this. Let's see here. Don't
worry, Shaq.
Oh, hang on. Let me get it all queued up here. Let's see here. No, that'll be. Oh wait, will that be too easy? No. I think this will be good. I'll play this one. All right, hang on. Here we go, and then I'm just gonna play. All right, here we go. So far, no one is close. So, Vision said City Slickers, Ghostbusters. Adam said Norbit. None of those are right. All right, I'll give you a hint on this one. It's a Christmas movie, and it's got Sinbad in it. Sinbad. There you go. Jucifer got it. Vision, I know you almost had it because you said, oh, fudge. So, Jucifer's got 5. All right. There we are. Okay, let's see here. Next one. And I'm trying to keep up with the chat. That's right, Lark. Look, it's Turbo Man. Turbo Man to the rescue. That is a great Christmas movie, by the way. It's a great Christmas movie. All right. Things have gone from Sinbad to Sin Worse. Well, I haven't seen him in a movie in ages, dude. Sinbad. He used to be like really big into music, really big into movies, and yeah. Cave says, "Are you all cheating, y'all?" I don't think anyone's cheating. Like literally, well, I'm not really asking a question. I play the music, and then whoever types it in, they're the one who gets the point. So to recap, Jucifer's got 5, Visions with 1, and Zach with 1. So pretty good game so far. All right, here we go. Next one. All right, the next one is going to be a little easier. And I'm just gonna pick some random song off the soundtrack, and you just pick which movie it's from. So let me pick one. Hang on. Let's see here. Let's see. Which one should I pick from? Okay, I'll do this one. Boom! Juicer got it. Rambo, First Blood. It's a part in the movie where he said, they drew first blood, not me. You know, where they're sneaking through the woods and then he's in the cave. And then he's like, John, copy leader calling Raven. Come on, Raven. And he's like, they drew first blood, not me. It's the scene before that when that music comes on, like when they're all like searching through the woods and stuff. So, Visions, you know I had to do a little bit about Rambo. So, Juicer got it. First Blood, 6 points. All right. Next. Okay, let me pick an older film. All right, so your hint is this is a very old film. And I'm just picking random songs off the soundtrack. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Hang on, let me minimize all this stuff. And okay, let me click on one. Let's see. You know what? I'll play this one, because if I play any others, you guys may get it right away. But this one is a part of the movie where it's a very quick scene and there's a tiny bit of music in it, so I'll play this one. So this will make it a little bit harder, but it's an old film. Here we go.
It's the castle of the Wicked Witch. Dorothy's in that awful place.
Oh, I hate to think of her in there. We've got to get her out.
Don't cry now. We haven't got the oil can with us, and you've been squeaking enough as it is.
Who's that?
Oh, damn, the music didn't come in until that part. Fuck! I thought the music started right away. Well, hang on. That one's too... I fucked that one up. Hang on. I thought it was the music where he's like, I got a plan to get in there, and and the lion's gonna follow me, and it's when they march in. I was, fuck, I thought the music was right away. Let me find another one. Hang on. My bad. I fucked that one up. Hang on. Well, it was the Wizard of Oz, but I fucked it up. So yeah, let me, Lark got it. Alright, well, I'll put Lark down. Well, at least somebody got it, because I thought the music was going to come right at the very beginning, you know what I'm saying? And they started talking, and I forgot the music came in as they're walking past the drawbridge. So, I'll give Lark that point. So, Lark, you're on the board. So, 1 point for Lark, 1 point for Visions, 1 point for Zach, and 1 point for Jucifer. All right. All right, let's see here. Let me. So the next one's going to be an even older film than The Wizard of Oz. I think this movie had a soundtrack. I could be wrong, but if it doesn't, I know there's music in this movie. Mm. Oh shit! I didn't know this movie had a musical made of it. Damn. Well, there's another hint. This movie is an old movie, even older than Wizard of Oz, and they made a musical out of it. I'll play I don't think the old movie had a soundtrack, but there's music in the opening theme. I'll play the opening theme and see if you guys can get it. All right, here we go. It's an old movie. And if you guys need a hint, I'll give you a hint. Or if you need a hint right now, it's a creature movie. It's a monster movie. That's your hint. Damn, Jucifer got it. Wow. Oh, Randy's calling me. Randy, what's up? Hey, I'm doing my show right now. What's going on?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm doing all right, buddy. How you been?
Did you appraise everybody of the situation?
No, I did not tell anyone anything because, you told me to wait. Yeah. A month. So, and I didn't want to tell anyone anything until a month later when you could come on the show, and I thought you could tell them. So I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to set all that stuff up that we talked about today, in a month. And so I said, let's set all that up in a month so we're ready to go.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the topics today?
The topics, you missed yesterday. I answered all the God questions yesterday, but I saw your thing. I reviewed some movies, and then I did a Valentine's Day quiz. I didn't do very well because I don't know that much about Valentine's. I got 3 out of 12, and now we're playing a game show. Guess that soundtrack.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pop off then.
Yeah. So I didn't think it was right for me to say anything. I said, well, I'm gonna obey Randy's wishes and not talk about it until a month, until you set up that one thing you wanted me, or send me the link to that so I could tell them, and then I'm gonna have you on a podcast, and then I'd be like, well, instead of me telling it, it should come right from Randy's mouth. Because
I want to see if I can upload some videos today.
Okay, cool. So when you're all ready in a month, I'll get you on a podcast, and I'm like, well, instead of me, because it didn't happen to me, I'll just have you come on a podcast in a month, so like in March, and then just be like, hey, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Because that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to tell. I know the fans are going to wonder what happened now, but it's best if you just wait a month and just do it that way.
Yeah.
Because then you'll have everything ready to go and be like, all right, I've had plenty of time to think about what I'm going to say, and bam, here's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll do a video on my YouTube first, and then you can come down here and we'll do another one.
Yeah, well, so are you gonna do a video in a month about it, or right away?
I don't know yet.
All right, well, call me before you do anything.
Okay, but I am gonna upload a video today.
About that topic, or what?
No, it's gonna be an AI video.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, and I'm gonna upload those videos that you sent to me. I haven't done it yet, but I will.
Yeah.
So.
One of those videos seems a little bit ironic now.
Well, the one with your hair on fire is hilarious, buddy. So yeah. I just want to tell the fans, Randy's okay, everything's fine, just something happened, but it's not my place to say it. I wouldn't even make a video about it until you're ready. Like, I think the best way to do it is wait a month, like you said you wanted to. I'll have you come on a podcast, and you just, or if you want to do it early, if you want me to drive down there and hang out with you, like in a week or whatever, then we can just, I'll bring my laptop and I'll just set up a stream, and we can just tell them then.
All right, we'll see.
And then you can, or whenever you want me to come down, and then you just give me that link that you told me about, and I'll put it in the chat, and I'll put it in the description, and that'll be the best way to do it. So you let me know when you want me to come down.
All right, yeah. we'll worry about that a month from now.
But so you do want to do it from a month from now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I wouldn't make a video. I would just tell them, hey, just tell your fans, and I'll tell my fans, just be patient, because whenever Randy is comfortable about talking about this, because it's none of their business, but I know people are curious. So yeah. So we'll do it in a month, like you said. So I wouldn't even make a video. We'll do it in a month. All right.
Well, it's an AI video that I'm going to.
Well, I'm not saying the AI thing. I'm saying about the situation. So I wouldn't make a video about that situation until a month from now, and then I'll have you on a podcast in a month, and we'll talk about it.
All right, later.
All right, I'll see you later, man. Bye-bye. Yeah, I can't say much about it out of Randy's wishes, but something happened to Randy, and he wants to wait a month, and everything will be explained, but me and Randy are still friends. There's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with his mom. But something happened to Randy, and it's of a personal nature, and Randy's like, oh, I'm going to tell the fans, but I need to wait a month, and he told me the reason why, and I said, whenever you're ready to talk about it, I said, really, Randy, it's none of their, I said, Randy, it's really none of their business, but he goes, well, eventually, Fears, I'm going to tell them, and I said, okay, so whenever Randy's ready, and I did not bring it up, Liz. Randy brought it up when he called in. So, yeah. So, I respect Randy as a person, so I'm sure eventually you guys will find out and you guys will hear. But I said, Randy, it's so much easier if you come on a podcast because it happened to you, Randy, it didn't happen to me, that I'll just get Randy on a podcast and be like, bada bing, bada boom. You tell the story of what happened. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna play one more, and then I'm gonna sign off because it's 9:30. So we will finish the guess the soundtrack either tomorrow or on Saturday. And I've got the all the points, and I've been writing down all the answers and all that. So yep. So you know what? I'll play two more. I'll play two more songs, and then we're gonna end it. But that was a great show. Great show, and we went for, oh wow, I didn't even mean to go for 3 hours, but I went for 3 hours and 32 minutes and 7 seconds. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm going to play two more songs, and then we're going to skedaddle on out of here, and then coming up in a few is The Lantern Show. Get ready for 2 hours of music and then a panel. And Larry, I'll try my best to come on. If Larry beats me to it, then he beats me to it. If not, I'll wait until he leaves, and then I'll come on there, so yep. So, yep. All right. I'm going to play two more songs. I'll do an easy one, and then I'll do a harder one. So, here comes the easy one. So, the next one's easy, and then I'll make the next one after that harder. Okay. Let me get the soundtrack all ready to go. And let's see here. Let's see here. Which song should I play off the soundtrack? Let's see here. Okay, here we go. So this one's going to be easier. Hang on.
There's a peanut inside me? Nice.
Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. Randy just said it in the chat. Okay, well, there you go. Randy, well, we're going to do a stream about it, but Randy, I guess Randy wanted to tell her, but yeah, it's pretty serious. So I'll play the music in a bit, but yeah, Randy just said, so it's okay to talk about it now because Randy just outed himself, but that was Randy's wish. He said, I had a fire. My house was mostly destroyed. And he says, wow, Randy, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was quite a shock to me. He says, oh, damn, Randy, sorry. So, but we are going to do a podcast on it because Randy said, Fears, if the fans could help me out, because Randy needs money now because a lot of his possessions where he goes, Fears, he goes, maybe you could throw them my Vimeo link and that's connected to my account. I said, Randy, I said, I'm sure the fans would love to help you, so we're going to do a podcast, and I'll get the link from Randall, and I'll put it in the chat, and I'll put it in the description when we do that one. Randall, I was going to wait a month, but since they were prying, I guess Randall just said, you know what, Fears, I'll just tell them. So that was on Randy, but we are going to do a podcast soon, and if you guys want to donate and help Randall out, help him and his mom out, they could sure use the money right now. So Randy called me this morning and told me about it, and I said, Randall, I won't say a word until you say something, or if you give me the A-OK, and he's like, well, we should do a podcast in about a month. So yeah, but I'm absolutely glad that Randall and his mom is okay. It's tragic. It was an electrical fire, and it started in his mom's bedroom, from what Randy told me. So yeah. So now you guys know. He says, I thought the fans needed to know, Fears. I didn't want them to think I got arrested or doing drugs. Exactly, Randall. So I'm actually glad you told him, Randy, because I was going to wait a month, buddy, but there no. So, yeah. I thought about a GoFundMe, but Randall said, well, Fears, I think a Vimeo would be better because it's connected to Randall's account. So, whenever we do the podcast, I'm going to get Randall's link to that account and put it in the chat, and I'm going to put it in the description so you guys can donate whenever Randall's ready to do a podcast. So Randall, whenever you're ready to do a podcast, I absolutely will do it. So yeah. So we will I'm sorry, Vimeo. If I mispronounced it, Vimeo. Sorry about that, Randall. I mispronounced it. So yeah. So. But Randall, either I'll start a GoFundMe, or if you want to use your Vimeo account, that's fine. Whatever you want to do, Randall, it's up to you. And whenever you want to do that podcast so the fans can help you out, you just let me know. So, yeah, it happened this morning. So, Randall said he only got a few things out. He said he got a couple of his clothes out. He got a bunch of his laptops out, and he got his mom out, and his mom got some of his possessions out. Randall just kind of gave me the 20-second version, so I'm sure Randall will tell me more. His mom woke him up, and they got out of there. So Randall said it'll take them a month to repair their house, and they won't get back into their house for at least a month. So, yeah. So yeah, you just give me that link for your Vimeo account, Randall, and we'll use that. And whenever you're ready to do a podcast, you let me know. All right, so back to the game. But I'm glad Randall told you guys. All right, back to the song. You guys guess what movie this is from. If you guys need me to play it again, I will. But yeah, I was very surprised. So Randall, I am very sorry that happened to you and your mom. And when Randall called me, I said, Randall, I'm your friend. Any help that I can provide, I absolutely will. So I'm probably gonna go hang out with Randall in about a week or two, or whenever Randall wants me to come down. So yeah. Oh, Lantern got it. Galaxy Quest. So I'm gonna put Lantern. That's the first point that you got. So. Lantern with 1 point. So yeah. So I'm going to end the game because you guys right. There's no time for games. So yeah. I absolutely will end the stream with a prayer for Randall. Absolutely. So I'm gonna do a prayer for Randall. Vision says, hell yeah, Lantern. Lantern's never gotten a point right. Lantern actually got it. So yeah. That was a good way to end the stream with Lantern getting a point. So, yeah. So yeah, so I'm going to pray for Randall. So everyone that is religious, Lantern said I remembered that one. That's good. Lantern, you're officially in the book, and you're officially on the game. So we're going to continue the game tomorrow or the next day, or, whenever I stream next. So I'm going to take my hat off, and I'm going to end with a prayer, and then I'm going to do some shout-outs, and then get ready for the Lantern Show, y'all. So yeah, Randall, I really am sorry that happened to you and your mom. Again, any type of help I can be, Randall. I'll do a stream whenever you're ready, Randall, and we can get that account link, and I'll throw it in the chat so people can donate money. Or Randall, if a fan wants to set up a GoFundMe account, or I can set one up, whatever, you guys let me know. So I'm gonna let Randy let me know, and whatever he wants to do, because yeah, Randy is staying with his mom. I don't want to say where, but it's gonna take them a month. Randy told me to fix their house. So yeah. All right. That's right. Don't be stingy on the bid. So whatever website Randy wants to do, whether it's a GoFundMe or his Vimeo. So yeah. Yep. All right. So I'm going to end with a prayer. So everyone that is religious, take your hats off and bow with me. So yeah. Dear our Heavenly Father, Fears Man coming at you just to send... I need all of your blessings and prayers and love and support right now. If you could send all of that to Randall's mom and Randall. Their house, part of their house burned down today, and it's an unfortunate event. So if you could just send them love and support and well wishes and everything that they need right now, God. They need your love and support more now than ever. And we need all the fans to help Randy, and I will help out Randy in any way I can. And hopefully they can get back into their house sooner than later, God. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. So there we are. So, I'm going to talk to Randall off camera, and me and Randall are going to set up a GoFundMe, and I'll get the link, or I'll get Randall's link for his Vimeo account, and we'll figure it out. So yeah, all right. And I'm going to take it seriously. Because I know you guys are joking around in the chat and all that, so I'm taking it seriously. Whatever Randy wants to do, I'm gonna let Randy take the lead on this. So yeah. Anyway. There you go. All men in the chats. Nice. There you are. All right, I'm going to take off, but get ready for the Lantern Show, y'all. And it was a great show. We went for 3 hours and 42 minutes. Not a bad, long show. What's up, Bukak? He says, sorry to hear about this. Yeah, I was the first one to hear about it, and I was like, Randall, I've never heard Randall's voice more serious. He picked up the phone and said, Fears, I need you to... I was sleeping, and my phone woke me up, actually, in the afternoon. He said, Fears, this is serious. I need you to call this number. And I knew something was serious because it wasn't from Randall's normal house phone number. And so I called it, and he's like, Fears, I'm not kidding. This is what happened. So, yeah. I don't know what it is, Visions. I'm going to have to get it from Randall, and I'm going to put it in the chat. So, whenever we do that podcast, and Randy's going to explain in greater detail, I'm going to do a podcast just for Randall to get as much support for Randall and his mom. I'll put the Vimeo account link in the chat and in the description, and then you guys can donate away. That's right. So I'm going to talk to I'm going to talk to Randall off camera, and we'll figure it out. So yeah. Anyway. So whenever Randall wants me to come down, N4, I will. I already asked Randall if he wanted me to come down today, and he said no. He wanted to be with his mom. So, Randall, whenever you want me to come down, you let me know. I'm going to call Randall off camera, and we're going to figure it out. Because I want to be there for my friend. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm taking off, but great show. And again, I really am sorry from the bottom of my heart that happened to you, Randall. And again, anything that you or your mom need, you let Fears know, and I'll be there and help you out as much as I can, buddy. And I know the fans will help you out too, Randall. All right. So, I already suggested that, N4. I said, Randall, if you and your mom need somewhere to stay for a couple days, my house is always here. So, yeah. Yes, Randall said, yes, we're staying at my mom's boyfriend's house. But I did suggest it. But then when I found out that Randall said, hey, I'm staying at my mom's boyfriend's house, I said, okay. I said, well, Randall, I said, if that doesn't work out, I said, Randall, you can always stay with me. I said, you can take the couch. I said, I'll sleep on the floor. Your mom can sleep in my bed. So, yeah. So, Randall knows that I'm going to be there for him. And as soon as I get that GoFundMe account started or Randall's Vimeo, God, that's a mouthful, link, I'm going to send it to you guys, and you guys can donate away. So, yeah. All right, I'm taking off. Time for some plugs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and send support to my very best friend, Rando Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Subscribe to N4. Subscribe to Adam Bacchidi on Twitch. Subscribe to Lark. Subscribe to Museum, that weird motherfucker. Subscribe to Mr. Lantern. He does a show every Thursday night and every Friday night, and he's coming up next, my friends. Subscribe to Carly. Subscribe to Zach, the Incredible Impression. And last, but certainly not least, follow Fears, the host, with the most, at FearsMan26. That's the main channel. Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. That's very nice of you to say, Adam. He says, Fears, you're a good guy, Fears. I try to be. And I try to be a great friend. So anything I can do to help. And I'm signing off, but Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.